anytime, delivered anywhere at wholesalebatteries.net.
A first inning onslaught. Struck him out. He paralyzed him with an off-speed pitch. He is spectacular. Salvador Perez ambushes Tarek Skubal. Nobody is hotter than Bobby Witt Jr. is right now.
The boys are playing some ball right now. We're having a lot of
fun. The Royals Radio Network is presented by Sweet Baby Ray's Barbecue Sauce, the official barbecue sauce of the Kansas City Royals. The sauce is the boss. Sheet Metal Workers Local 2. Demand metal excellence. Schneider Trucking. Now hiring drivers. Visit SchneiderTrucking.com. Capital Federal. True Blue for over 130 years. Welcome to 2024 postseason baseball on the Royals Radio Network.
It's Game 3 of this best-of-5 division series. Steve Stewart with you. And the starting lineups are presented by Darling Hair Restoration. To schedule a hair consultation, visit darlinghairrestoration.com. First for Aaron Boone's Yankees, Gleyber Torres leads off. He's at second base. Batting second in right field, Juan Soto. Hitting third in center field, Aaron Judge. The cleanup hitter and catcher is Austin Wells. Batting fifth, the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Batting sixth at third base, Jazz Chisholm. Hitting seventh, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Batting eighth at first base, Oswaldo Cabrera. And batting ninth in left field, Alex Verdugo. And on the mound for New York, it is Clark Schmidt. Matt Quatrero's Royals lineup has Michael Massey leading off, playing second base. Batting second, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Batting third, the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. The cleanup hitter is the catcher, Salvador Perez. Batting fifth at first base, Yuli Gurriel. Hitting sixth in left field, MJ Melendez. Batting seventh at third base, Michael Garcia. Hitting eighth in right field, Adam Frazier. Batting ninth in center field, it's Kyle Isbell. And on the mound, it is Seth Lugo. And right now, we pause for identification on the Royals.
You're listening to the American League Division Series on SiriusXM. Join us after the game on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89.
It's the Royals and the Yankees, Game 3, and Jake Eisenberg joins you.
Sports Grid Radio on SiriusXM has you covered this NFL season.
Clash between last year's NFC West champions gets Week 6 of the NFL underway. The 49ers traveling to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. The line opened with the 49ers as a 4-point favorite at a total of 46.5. Make sure you tune into Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio. Channel 159 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
That was an all-time classic.
Adam Shine brings his unique perspective and passionate sports talk to Mad Dog Sports Radio.
That game led the league in holy cow wow moments.
The biggest and hottest names across Major League Baseball.
Star shortstop for the Kansas City Royals, Bobby Witt Jr.
It's great to kind of build the new culture here in Kansas City.
Shine on Sports, weekdays 9 Eastern. Mad Dog Sports Radio, Sirius XM 82 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Sirius XM has everything a college football fan needs.
He's in trouble and down he goes. The ball comes out.
All the big games are on the Sirius XM app.
Down the sidelines midfield. It's a race. Picking them up, putting them down.
Plus, hear daily in-depth analysis on College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
There's not a lot of holes or weaknesses on that football team. And they've got the goods where you want to have the goods for a championship caliber roster.
Our experts get you ready for game day every day on Sirius XM and the Sirius XM app.
You love listening to baseball. You love talking about baseball, and so do we. That's why SiriusXM has the only channel on the radio dedicated to baseball 24/7. It's MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM Channel 89. News, opinions, passionate baseball talk from former players and GMs, plus interviews with players, managers, and executives, original specials, and much, much, much more. All baseball, every day, on your radio. If you can hear me right now, you've got MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM Channel 89, and on the SiriusXM app.
or on the Tickets for Less app.
This injury update is brought to you by the University of Kansas Health System, the official healthcare provider of the Royals. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com/Royals. Status quo in the Royals dugout, same for the Yankees dugout. One reminder is Oswaldo Cabrera starting at first base for the Yankees tonight. They remain without Anthony Rizzo, who fractured his fingers on the penultimate day of the season. They are also without DJ LeMahieu. He's been on the injured list since early September. It's Game 3 of the ALDS. Royals and Yankees next.
Nobody gets you ready for the NBA season like Sirius XM NBA Radio.
Already you can tell that's going to be a fun team to watch.
This is someone who is ready for the bright lights.
Our experts are weighing in on the playoff hopes of your favorite team.
Defensively, they have zero weaknesses.
Hear conversations with the biggest stars in the game.
Talking to the one and only Steph Curry. Talk with Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics.
Anthony Edwards.
I want to compete at the highest level.
We're previewing the season all this week on NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Sirius XM has everything a college football fan needs.
He's in trouble, and down he goes. The ball comes out.
All the big games are on the Sirius XM app.
Down the sidelines midfield. It's a race. Picking them up. Putting them down.
Plus, hear daily in-depth analysis on College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
There's not a lot of holes or weaknesses on that football team. And they've got the goods where you want to have the goods for a championship caliber roster.
Our experts get you ready for game day every day on Sirius XM and the Sirius XM app.
Wake up! Wake up, everybody! This is Steve Phillips from the leadoff spot on MLB Network Radio. Join me and former Major League Baseball players Eduardo Perez and Xavier Scruggs as we react to all the latest news and scores across baseball and have plenty of fun along the way.
Steve, you were so right about that.
I don't know if anybody else thinks we're funny, but I think we're funny.
Why are you putting us or we into this?
The leadoff spot, weekdays at 7 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network Radio, Channel 89, and on the Sirius XM app.
You love listening to baseball. You love talking about baseball. You love yelling at your buddies about baseball because they love baseball, and so do we. That's why SiriusXM has the only channel on the radio dedicated to baseball 24/7. It's MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM Channel 89. News, opinions, passionate baseball talk from former players and GMs, plus interviews with players, managers, and executives, and much, much, much more. If you can hear me right now, you've got MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM Channel 89, and on the SiriusXM app.
Postseason baseball is back at Kauffman Stadium, and Kansas City is ready. The Royals take the field to a roaring crowd of 40,000 waving towels and rallying them on. It is Game 3 of the American League Division Series. The Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees are tied at a game apiece. Today's postseason game is powered by Wholesale Batteries. Any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere at wholesalebatteries.net. The Royals have right-hander Seth Lugo on the mound. His second postseason start. He threw 4 1/3 innings of one-run ball last week against the Orioles in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. For the Yankees, it's right-hander Clark Schmidt. He makes his first career postseason start, 16 starts in the regular season, and he put up a .285 ERA. It is a perfect evening for baseball at Kauffman Stadium. 77 degrees, fading light in the skies, sunset along the horizon, bright blue, not a cloud in sight. The stadium lights are just starting to flicker on. That weather update brought to you by KSHB 41 Weather. Get the forecast you need for your everyday on air, online at kshb.com, or on the free KSHB 41 app. Download today. It is already, as we expected, an electric atmosphere at Kauffman Stadium. And now to tell you all about it, here's the voice of the Royals, Denny Matthews.
All right, Jake, and Seth Lugo making his 5th career postseason appearance, and this would be his second start. So the Yankees will have Torres, Soto, and Judge coming up here in the first inning. Gleyber Torres has a home run in the series, his only hit actually, and it was an opposite field home run at Yankee Stadium. He approaches home plate. Lugo with his back to home plate, staring out into center field, thinking things over. Lugo made his first career a week ago, and that ended up in a 2-1 win. And that win knocked the Orioles out of the tournament. So here we go, first pitch. Slow ground ball, went to his left. Over to first, one away. Well, that didn't take long. So Torres trying to ambush Lugo, but no way. Now Soto Juan Soto, 3 out of 8 in the first 2 games. All 3 in 1 game. That was on game 2 of the series. Shows bunt and takes high, ball 1. What a night. Oh, man. Jake told you 77 perfect degrees. No humidity, or not much. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left-handed hitter up there and swings and drives one deep center field. Isbell's got it. Right at the fence. So he flirted with the home run, but it's a big ballpark, much bigger than Yankee Stadium, Jake.
And that is the first evidence of the fact that we are now at Kauffman Stadium and not at Yankee Stadium. There's about 8,500 more square feet of outfield space here in Kansas City.
Royals fans welcome Aaron Judge to Kauffman Stadium. He swings at the first pitch. No contact. Aaron Judge having another tough series. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Aaron Judge so far is 1 out of 7. And he has struck out 4 times already in the 2 games. And the crowd on its feet and roaring as Lugo bids for a strikeout. Signal given. Lugo brings it home. Line shot. Witt's got it. A leap and a catch. So Judge didn't strike out. He hit it hard, but 1, 2, 3 and out. The end of half an inning. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up.
This is Steve Stewart alongside Ag Partners Cooperative, who is proud to be the official agricultural cooperative of the Kansas City Royals. They believe promoting agriculture and supporting farmers is key to feeding the world. I'm joined by Lyda Steinlage, a farmer's wife who is actively involved on the farm. What is being a caretaker of the land?
Means doing our best to make sure it's preserved for our children that want to take it over and continue in the agricultural industry.
How do you view your role as a farmer's wife in preserving and passing on the farmer's legacy to future generations?
My role as the farmer's wife has been to fill in where needed and teach the children. Sometimes we can't do the fun things because we have to haul the grain to market or whatever needs to be done on the farm today has to be done, but we always make sure we do time for family also.
With Lyda Steinlage, this is Steve Stewart for Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
Wholesale Batteries, one of the largest stocking battery specialists in the Midwest region. Automotive, commercial, marine, RV, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, lighting, telecommunications, and uninterruptible power supply. Wholesale Batteries, any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere at wholesalebatteries.net. Wholesale Batteries with trusted brands like C&D, Odyssey, Enersys, PowerSonic, CSP, Leosh, Uwasa, and East Pendeca, serving commercial, industrial, OEM, and retail customers. Wholesale Batteries, any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere at wholesalebatteries.net.
We're off to the bottom of the first inning at Kauffman Stadium, and, well, this crowd is already rocking after a 1-2-3 top of the first inning from Seth Lugo. But, Denny, it wasn't without a little bit of trouble. Juan Soto hit one to the very deepest part of the park. Judge hit a line drive at 114 miles an hour. And if not for Bobby Witt Jr.'s reaction at shortstop and the very edge of his glove reaching up into his right, that might have been a base hit to extend the inning. Instead, this crowd on its feet for an 0-2 pitch got a chance to roar for a great play by their superstar shortstop.
Yeah, great leap. Timing is the key to making that play, and Witt timed it perfectly, so it sets the stage for the bottom of the first. Massey, Witt, Pasquantino coming up.
Now, Michael Massey's back at the top of the lineup after he hit 6th on Monday with the Royals facing a lefty in Carlos Rodon. But Massey at the top of the lineup is the way that the Royals have started the other 3 postseason games when they've been facing a right-hander, and they're facing a right-hander in Clark Schmidt tonight.
Yeah, Massey has 6 hits now in postseason. But remember, the Royals have played 2 more games than have the Yankees. So Massey 6 out of 15. So the right-hander, Clark Schmidt, 5 wins, 5 losses over the regular season. First pitch is outside. Schmidt is 28, throws a sinking fastball. He'll cut his fastball, and he throws a slider. And the 1-0 pitch to Michael Massey is fouled off, and he had a good swing at a fastball. So 1 ball, 1 strike.
He has had good swings against Clark Schmidt before, too. Massey had a 3-run homer off of Schmidt at Yankee Stadium last year.
1 ball, 1 strike. And the right-hander ready and deals. Massey slaps it down the left field line, but it slices off foul and out of play. Strike 2. This for Schmidt, his 4th career postseason appearance and his first start. He hasn't pitched since September the 29th against Pittsburgh. Now the 1-2. Fouled off, and another good swing. A fastball fouled straight back.
And that was the final day of the regular season. So it's officially been 10 days since Clark Schmidt took a competitive mound.
And in that game, he gave up 4 earned runs in just 4 innings. He was not the pitcher of record. The 1-2 to Massey, grounded to first. Up with it is Cabrera, and he steps on first base. Massey is out number 1. And here comes Witt. And with him comes the crowd. Bobby so far in postseason, 3 out of 19. Had a tough series at Yankee Stadium, but still played well defensively. Two RBIs so far for Witt. He drove in both of the winning runs in Baltimore. First pitch from Schmidt is a strike. Clark Schmidt was a Yankees first-round pick in 2017, 16th player drafted overall that year. Pitched in college at South Carolina. Going outside with a breaking ball, and 1 ball, 1 strike. There is not a cloud in sight, and a very gentle breeze out of the south. It's only about 7 or 8 miles an hour. No factor. Going outside as Clark nibbles a bit with Bobby Witt Jr. at the plate. Pasquantino watching things from the on-deck circle. No score, bottom of the first, just underway. Had a notion to swing, laid off, took the pitch low and away. Ball 3, 3-1.
Well, those last 2 takes for Bobby Witt Jr. are a great sign. On Monday, 0 for 5, 3 strikeouts. He chased a lot of pitches down and away, exactly where those cutters were. This time he laid off.
3-1 pitch. Strike outside corner. Well, that's a perfect pitch right there. And Bobby figured, nope, it's not good enough to swing at. You had the feeling that Bobby Witt was pressing just a little bit in New York. But seemingly more relaxed, going through his routine. He always has the same routine between every pitch. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball, deep right field. Back goes Soto to the track and makes the catch. Stumbling a bit on the warning track near the Royals bullpen, but that is out number 2.
And we've seen Juan Soto drive one to the warning track in center field, a ball that would have been a home run at Yankee Stadium. And, well, now Witt sends one deep to right field. That certainly would have been a home run at Yankee Stadium with the short porch there.
So now Vinny, 2 hits, 16 at-bats so far in the postseason tournament. In comes the pitch. Hit hard on the ground, but in 1 hop, Torres to his right, throws to first in time. Side retired. The Royals go in order. We have played 1. Royals nothing. Yankees nothing.
Hold the entire show. Hold the show.
When the sports world is talking, nobody gives you more perspectives than the experts of Sirius XM.
The New York Jets have fired head coach Robert Saleh. Wow.
Hear instant reaction on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
This should have been done in the off-season.
And expert analysis on NFL Radio.
Aaron wants to do it Aaron's way. This reminds me of Favre and Mangini all over again.
Live sports talk when you need it on Sirius XM and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Sirius XM has everything a college football fan needs.
He's in trouble and down he goes. The ball comes out.
All the big games are on the Sirius XM app.
Down the sidelines midfield. It's a race. Picking him up. Putting him down.
Plus, hear daily in-depth analysis on College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
There's not a lot of holes or weaknesses on that football team, and they've got the goods where you want to have the goods for a championship caliber roster.
Our experts get you ready for game day every day on Sirius XM and the Sirius XM app.
Let the games begin.
On Sirius XM, you get all the sports play-by-play you want and all the live sports talk you need. It's always a home game when you listen to the NFL, NHL, NBA, and MLB on the all-new Sirius XM app.
How good is that?
We fuel your fandom with NASCAR, the biggest college games, PGA, and soccer. And when news breaks, hear instant reaction.
We got a big developing story out of Cincinnati.
The all-new Sirius XM app. Everything a sports fan needs, all in one place.
This makes sense.
Well, no score after one inning. I always find it interesting. You get a huge crowd. They're all revved up and excited. And the first inning is electric, and they're just begging for something to happen. Nothing happens. They sit back and relax.
Oh, hopefully not for all that much longer. Something maybe to cheer about on the scoreboard in the bottom of the second after Seth Lugo goes through the top of the second. He's back on the mound after a 7-pitch, 6-strike top of the first inning. Seth Lugo retired the Yankees in order, though both Juan Soto and Aaron Judge hit the ball hard. Austin Wells leads off, left-handed hitter. Then Giancarlo Stanton, the righty and the DH. And then Jazz Chisholm Jr., the Yankees' third baseman, who drew as loud a chorus of boos as any Yankee received during the pregame introductions. More on that in a little bit. So it's Austin Wells, rookie catcher, who steps to the plate, and he has hit well at Kauffman Stadium. Small sample size, though it is. He's played 4 career games at this ballpark over the last couple of years, and he is 6 for 14 with 2 doubles, 2 homers, and 7 RBIs. But that was the regular season. This is the postseason. Lugo's ready, first base side of the rubber. Overhead windup and the first pitch. And it's a cutter over the outer half, called strike, and it's 0-1. 34-year-old Seth Lugo. A fine first season as a Royal. He delivers again. And Wells clips it foul. Got a piece of Salvi and home plate umpire Lance Barrett on its way back, and it's 0-2. Now, Lugo had an ERA of an even 3 in 33 starts, over 200 innings. And now his second postseason start, as Denny told you. Ahead of Austin Wells, no balls and 2 strikes. Overhead windup. Left leg kick from Lugo. The pitch. Curveball. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And this Kauffman Stadium crowd has a chance to roar. First strikeout of the night for Lugo. And he gets Wells with his signature pitch. And that curveball was one of the best pitches in baseball this season. Now Lugo goes after Stanton. And it's a first pitch sinker just inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Scoreless game, top of the second inning. Base is empty, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And Stanton leans out of the way of a cutter up and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Stanton's 1 for 8 so far in this series. On Monday with an infield single. Here's the pitch. Stanton chops it to the left side. Witt backhands chest high, shovels his feet, throws to first in time for the out. 2 gone. So 5 up, 5 down for Lugo, and that includes his strikeout of Austin Wells, and now the boos for Jazz Chisholm Jr. So here's why they're booing. It's not because Jazz Chisholm Jr. hit a home run in the 9th inning on Monday. It's because of what he said post-game on Monday. Here's the pitch. And Chisholm laces it down the first baseline foul. It's 0-1. Now Chisholm said, asked how he felt about the series, that it still felt the same. He doesn't feel any different, that the Yankees are going to still go out and do their thing, that the Yankees had missed opportunities on Monday. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. And ultimately, Chisholm said, quote, they just got lucky. Here's the pitch. Chisholm rolls it softly to the right side. Massey scoots over, gobbles it up, throw to first in time for the out. And that ends the top of the 2nd inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Seth Lugo. He's gone 6 up, 6 down to start his evening. We go to the bottom of the 2nd at Kauffman Stadium. Royals and Yankees scoreless.
Public transportation is bigger than the bus. It creates equity and access to jobs and education and delivers
Cheers, fans. What a playoffs we have had so far. Every single has been absolutely awesome to listen to and to hang out with all of you here in the chat. Please take a second to exit out of that chat and hit that thumbs up button and share this link out. That is the best way to get more baseball fans here in the chat. Please hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate it. And let's bring some more people in here. Send this out to the social media boards. Send it out to your friends. Let's have some fun and let's bring more people here to the chat to cheer for your team. Good luck to whatever team it is that you're cheering for. We'll see you guys back in the chat.
I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location.
As the weather cools, make sure you have the one battery to keep you moving. Make sure you have an Interstate battery under the hood. Interstate Battery Distributors of Manhattan, Southwest Nassau, and Suffolk provide the longest-lasting car battery you'll ever need. Interstate batteries offer more than cars. They provide batteries for marine and motorcycles. For a dealer near you, go to interstatebatteries.com. Interstate Batteries. Every battery for every need. The official starting battery of the Yankees radio.
Take control of your apartment's climate and electric bill with the Habitat Smart Thermostat. The Habitat Smart Thermostat controls up to 8 air conditioners with wireless Wi-Fi control, built-in water protection, and installs in minutes. Visit HabitatTechnologies.com for more details.
Don't forget to check out Flag and Anthem for everything your closet needs this fall, including my new favorite, the super comfortable Walton Performance Quarter Zip, packed with tons of built-in stretch and moisture-wicking tech. Flag and Anthem has it all. Get 25% off your order with code FAN24. Flag and Anthem, real clothes for real life.
Nielsen Dodge has big savings on new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams. Hurry to Route 10 in East Hanover or online at nielsendodge.com. Jeep Adventure Days.
Every pitch and every hit of Yankees baseball all season long will be heard from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on.
Now to the bottom of the 2nd inning, and here's Salvi Perez to lead off for KC. Perez 4 for 16, a homer and an RBI, and Schmidt deals, swung on, pop foul. Out of play. These teams are ready. See how they're swinging at the first pitch?
They're very aggressive, both of them. Soto had said that was the approach against Lugo because he throws strikes. He doesn't walk people. That they're doing the same thing against Schmidt. They did this the first game, too.
0-1, pop foul, first base side out of play.
First 2 games. Playoff scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop locally, global with Food Bazaar Supermarket, foodbazaar.com. Detroit wins again. They shut out Cleveland 3-0. Riley Green, RBI single in the first. Matt Vierling, sac fly in the third. Spencer Torkelson, RBI double in the 6th.
They shut him out in the second game, too. Another 3-run home run. Here's the 0-2 to Perez. Struck him out swinging high fastball, 1 away.
And in the Philly Mets game, it's the bottom of the 6th. Philly leads 1-0. They have the Mets have runners on second and third. There's nobody out. As Jeff Hoffman is in.
Well, one down, and here is Yuli Gurriel, right-hand hitter. And there's a strike from Schmidt.
Now, Yuli Gurriel hit a home run off of Schmidt when he came in relief 2022 in relief when he was with Houston.
0-1. Swung on, hit high in the air to deep left. That ball is high. It is far. It is off the left field wall, heading towards second. And there with a double is Gurriel. He hit the left field wall down the line. So a runner at second with one out.
And he almost got another one off of him. Now that bat has come alive. It just came up relatively recently. They went and got him when Pasquantino went down with a broken thumb.
You know, funny thing is, you know why Houston let him go. We saw a lot of those games. Yeah. He just stopped hitting. So they picked him up, and he's done wonders for them. Now here is Melendez, a left-hand hitter, and MJ takes a pitch low. 1-0. Well, a runner at second with one man out.
It is kind of interesting because he was at Gwinnett. He went and was in the minor leagues with Atlanta for a while, and then they let him go. Stayed in shape, Gurriel.
Here's the 1-0. Cut on a miss. The first pitch of the bottom of the second was a 94-mile-an-hour cutter by Schmitty, and that's brought to you by Optimum, with the fastest fiber internet in the tri-state area and speeds up to 8 gig. Optimum, where local is big time. 1-1 low. And the count 2-0. Gurriel, the runner at second with one man out. We are scoreless, bottom of the second. Now Schmidt deals, fouled straight back. Now I want to say something which is really unimportant, but, you know, I've been broadcasting, following teams around for over 50 years. When an arena or a stadium is jammed, it just looks fabulous. This place, you know, I've been coming here for 36 years. I haven't seen a lot of sellout crowds. Here's the 2-2. Melendez fouls it back, but this place is spectacular tonight.
Yeah, it really is. It's a sea of baby blue and royal blue, and it's great. It's great to see. They had the highest crowd they've ever had at Comerica today. They had 47,000 or something like just packed. And where did they put them?
That's great. The 2 time is called by Melendez, and he steps out. I don't think I've ever seen the Detroit ballpark full. And we did playoff games there.
We did. Well, they hadn't had a playoff game in 10 years. So.
For me, the years go by so quickly. You're right.
We saw a lot of bad, empty Comericas.
Here's the 2-2. It's low. He threw a breaking ball, 3-2.
By the way, that first strikeout of Salvi was brought to you by Vessi. Strike out wet socks with Vessi's 100% waterproof shoes designed in every style. Visit VESSI.com/baseball and find your pair.
Gurriel off second with one man in a scoreless game, bottom of the second. It'll be a 3-2 to MJ Melendez. Pitch. Struck him out swinging, breaking ball.
You know, to build on what you were saying, the places we've been, you look around. I've heard for, half my career, baseball is dying. Nobody goes. Right. I mean, this is unbelievable. They've set all kinds of attendance records all year.
The reason people do that is they want it to happen. They want to knock. I don't know why. Well, maybe their lives aren't good, so they want kind of sympathy. Now 2 out, and there's a strike. This is Garcia, Michael Garcia, who's had a lot of success. He's 6 for 15 in the playoffs. No homers and an RBI. Pitch. Caught on miss. Another breaking ball. Got a beauty tonight. Garcia is 3 for 8 off Schmidt. Runner at second is Gurriel with 2 out. And Garcia behind on the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 outside, just wasting the fastball, 1-2.
Almost a little too much outside. Wells had to get up out of his crouch, move out in the other batter's box. So now does he come back inside?
Does he throw another breaking ball? Now Schmitty's 1-2. Foul back. It was not a breaking ball. Probably a cutter up. The reason why pitchers like Schmidt use the cutter instead of the fastball, the cutter is a fastball, but it moves. And that's the key. It's the key that it moves. 1-2 on Garcia. And the pitch, a breaking ball grounded to first. Cabrera feeds Schmidt on the run to take the tag and end the inning. Play goes 3-1. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Now, at the end of 2 innings of play, no score on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Sports Grid Radio on Sirius XM has you covered this NFL season.
Clash between last year's NFC West champions gets Week 6 of the NFL underway. The 49ers traveling to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. The line opened with the 49ers as a 4-point favorite at a total of 46.5. Make sure you tune into Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio. Channel 159 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Sirius XM has everything a college football fan needs.
He's in trouble and down he goes. The ball comes out.
All the big games are on the Sirius XM app.
Down the sidelines midfield. It's a race. Picking them up. Putting them down.
Plus, hear daily in-depth analysis on College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
There's not a lot of holes or weaknesses on that football team. And they've got the goods where you want to have the goods for a championship caliber roster.
Our experts get you ready for game day every day on Sirius XM and the Sirius XM app.
Hello, Yankees fans. I'm Stacey Gotsoulias.
I'm Steve Granado.
Hosts of your daily New York Yankees podcast, Locked On Yankees, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Locked On Yankees brings you the latest Yankees news and analysis and breaks down all the action. Locked On Yankees is everything a Yankees fan could want, all in a 30-minute daily podcast.
Download Locked On Yankees right now on the SXM app, available with all trials and popular plans, or wherever you get your podcasts. Search Locked On Yankees.
While you're listening to this game on Sirius XM, we're talking about the latest odds and prop bets for this and every game on Sports Grid Radio.
The under's minus 125. Heavy juice to the under.
Every home run hit and every strikeout thrown can change the line.
I can't for the life of me figure out how you can favor a team that never wins, ever.
If you're looking for sports talk centered around the latest odds and prop bets for games, races, tournaments, or any sporting event, Sports Grid Radio, Sirius XM, Channel 159.
Catch a brand new season preview show of your favorite team every weeknight until the season starts. Only on NBA Radio Channel 86 and the Sirius XM app.
Fantasy football players, from start-sit decisions to waiver wire advice. Win your fantasy football league with Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the Sirius XM app.
Storage Post is your trusted self-storage solution. From climate control to top-notch security, we've got you covered. Official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
Anthony Volpe leads off in the third and takes a pitch high. 1-0. Volpe 1 for 6 in the playoffs with an RBI. Lifetime, he's 0 for 6 against Lugo. Here is the 1-0. Pitch low. You know, Susan, we ought to talk a little bit about Lugo. He's always wanted to be a starter. The Mets wouldn't do it, and he came here, and look what's happened.
It's unbelievable, because I had thought, John, when he pitched that game at Yankee Stadium, I know it's a different team.
The 2-0's a strike.
I thought he was just like shaking his fist at the team across the river and saying, see what you missed. He had something extra going on in his face. That was as good a performance as I've seen. By the way, no one in this earth is having a good year as Francisco Lindor.
The 2-1 is grounded to short. Witt feels the long throw high, but he came down on the bag. Cabrera Volpe doesn't think so. Now, let's see if they look at it or not.
He's going back to first base. Are they going to look at this? And he's just standing at first base. He thinks he beat her.
Well, he had to come down on the bag, and apparently he came down just before Volpe's foot hit the bag. Let's look at it,
Let's
Susan.
take a... Well, the toe is on at the same time, it looks like to me, but they're not going to take a chance. You don't want to lose your challenge this early, I guess.
Don't one away, and here is Cabrera. He's 1 for 4 in the playoffs.
If that was close enough, it wouldn't have been overturned.
Pitch is high. Cabrera switch hitter batting left. The third inning brought to you by Spectrum. A connection built for everywhere. That's Life Unlimited, and that's Spectrum. Oswaldo takes a pitch high as a breaking ball, and the count 2-0.
You know, it will be that Tarek Skubal will get the Cy Young, but this guy's going to get votes. He's had a tremendous year.
The 2-0 foul straight back. 2-1. It's very tough. You have to, as they say, scout yourself. Don't forget, a couple of years ago, the Mets let Zach Wheeler go. So they're a couple of pretty good pitchers. Here's a 2-1. Fastball outside, 3-1. Now, here's the 3-1 foul back, 3-2. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank. Commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank and learn more.
Cabrera's played a really good first base, as did John Berti the other night, replacing Anthony Rizzo.
The payoff, half swing, he walked. Pitch was up. So Cabrera is on. First Yankee base runner of the night, and that will bring up the ninth hitter, Verdugo.
And that was a really good disciplined at bat by Oswaldo, and it was also the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
So Cabrera, who can run, leads off first, and Verdugo takes a strike. You know, all the fuss and feathers. Should they play Dominguez? Should they play Verdugo? And all. Verdugo's doing okay. He's 3 for 7. Yeah. No homers and an RBI, batting out of the 9th spot. There's the 0-1 to the left-hand hitter. And the fastball's high, 1-1.
Yeah, he's the one guy that's hit. He's made some tremendous plays in the field.
Cabrera, a short lead off first. And the pitch, there's a big breaking ball. Strike 1 and 2.
Well, that was something he was not looking for that.
We're coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank and learn more. 1-2. Backdoor breaking ball missed, 2-2. Cabrera leads off first with one man out. And here's the 2-2 to Verdugo. And pitches high, 3-2. So let's see if Cabrera is going. And by the way, I think he should be going. Yeah, I got to do something to score some runs. And he can run. Will he get thrown out? Who knows? But maybe Verdugo gets a base hit and he goes to third. So that's how I manage. Here's the 3-2 coming to Verdugo. He's going. Pitch is popped up. And he better go back as Isbell comes in center field to make the catch. Bobby Witt, as Cabrera was going, he took a throw from second, to get him to slide or whatever. Anyway, it was a fly ball, and Isbell caught it easily 2-way. Gleyber Torres grounded as short his first time. And Lugo deals. There's a breaking ball strike. I would not mind if Cabrera went on this at bat, even if he's thrown out, because then you begin the next inning with Torres and Soto and Judge. Now, if he's safe, pitch. Foul back on a breaking ball. To be safe, base hit gives you a run, and you need runs.
I'm with you. I think the Yankees have to try and make something happen. Sometimes they get too sit back and wait for the big knock to get some offense.
Here's the 0-2, a throw to first. Cabrera's on the bag. They're all standing at Royal Stadium.
They're blue with their two-tone royal towels, the terrible towels. They're the light blue and the royal blue.
And the 0-2 is foul back, first base side. You know who has a combination? I saw them everyone saw them for the first time last night. The new Utah Hockey Club, and that's what they're called, the Utah Hockey Club. No nickname
They
yet.
have no name?
No nickname yet. Anyway, they have a black and a light blue.
Oh.
Very nice. 0-2 is taken high, 1 and 2. I know our buddy Larry Brooks had a great line about what they should be called. Utah. He said they should be called the Utes. Out of Joe Pesci. Now here's the 1-2. Now ground ball to first, but it's fouls outside the bag. So the count holds 1-2, and Cabrera comes back.
Are they in Salt Lake City? Where are they? Are they in Salt Lake City?
Salt Lake City, yes.
Okay. All right. I didn't know they put a hockey team in Salt Lake City.
Arizona moved to Utah.
Okay.
Again, the 1-2. Fastball high, a little bit outside, 2-2. You know when the place is jammed and the fans are all behind their team, they never accept a ball. It has to be a strike. Now here's the 2-2. Breaking ball way outside, 3-2. Remember, Soto is up next. Now Cabrera is obviously running 3-2, 2 out.
And really good pullback there by Gleyber. That was terrific. Because every game we've seen, they're all standing too. There's no one sitting down in this park. It's even in the upper deck, which I always think is a little scary.
The pitch is swung on and hit in the air to shallow right. It's going to dunk in. No, it's just foul. Yankees cannot get a break outside of everything else. And when I tell you that ball, I think it was foul. I agree with the right field umpire, Ryan Blakeney. When you look at it, I think the ball landed about an inch outside the line.
All right, we're going to take a look again. Oh,
boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, I think you look at that. I would look at that, everybody.
New York is challenging the foul ball call.
I'm not so sure. I thought I saw chalk. Let's see if we can see chalk. That's the wrong angle. I think it's on the line.
Now, if you're wondering, Cabrera's already scored. I mean, because he's standing at first, but he was running.
Well, then we have to...
See, let's say the ball is fair. Where do they put Cabrera?
That's a good question. Where do they put anybody? No, we're not seeing this again. We're supposed to see it. All right, it's on the big screen. Look at that right there. Didn't that hit chalk?
Either that or it was right next to it. And that is a great screen they have out in center field.
I see chalk rising. Of course, I'm behind home plate.
We've now seen it maybe 20 times.
But see, it hits the chalk. You can see the chalk moving. Look where it is. And there's little chalk remnants. There it is. They're going back and forth with this ball hitting on the screen. That's a great screen. It's going back and forth, up and down.
It is a great screen. It shows everything.
I think this is just new this year or last year.
A couple of years, I think. I remember when it came in. Now, here we go.
After review, the call on the field stands. The ball is foul. New York will lose their challenge. They have one remaining.
All right.
Not, I don't disagree with Susan. That's as close as it can be. And you did see something come up. You know? So Glaber gets back in.
Don't forget, they said the call in the field stands. It didn't say it was confirmed. There's a difference.
Now here's the 3-2. Swung on a high fly, but deep in right field. Back goes Frazier on the track, and he makes the catch. That's infielder Adam Frazier playing the outfield. He plays outfield, but he's there because he hits Schmidt. No runs, no hits, one left. And at the end of 2.5 innings to play, no score on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Batter up. Baseball season is in full swing, and the Jeep brand is back with the hottest roster yet. Offering innovative technology and luxury, the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe and Wrangler 4xe are primed and ready to be the season's heaviest hitters. The Grand Cherokee has a track record for success, while the Wrangler 4xe is sure to get the crowd on their feet. It's America's best-selling plug-in hybrid. With 3 different driving modes, it's the same legendary capability you love, electrified. And now, get 0% financing for 72 months on 2024 Jeep 4xe models. Visit Jeep.com to find your local Jeep brand dealer and hurry in today for 0% financing for 72 months on 2024 Jeep 4xe models. Based on 2022 CY Q4 sales, GD Power retail sales data. Not compatible with any other offer. 0% APR financing for 72 months equals $13.89 per month per $1,000 finance for well-qualified buyers through Stellantis Financial, regardless of down payment. Not all buyers will qualify. Contact dealer for details. Take delivery from dealer stock by 10/31. Jeep is a registered trademark.
So, there's this guy, Paul Rivera, grew up in the Bronx. Made some mistakes, but eventually becomes one of those hard-working citizens who keep our city going. But he gets pulmonary fibrosis, and his only hope is a lung transplant. One hospital, Montefiore Einstein, get him a new lung, and they give him a new life. Right. Everyone in his neighborhood is like,
they give that guy a new lung or a new motor.
The story, Mr. Giamatti? Well, you ought to know, Mr. Rivera, you lived it.
Everyone loves a comeback. Montefiore Einstein, national leader in transplant.
Unos 3 millones de dólares. ¿Qué te parece? You know you ready to play. Sounds grande, grande.
Play the New York Lottery's new Grande Scratch-Off games with prizes up to $3 million or a second chance to win 1 of 100 VIP trips to Billboard Latin Music Week in Miami. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Throw in some music.
We can watch the game. Or we could keep it simple.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Import, Chicago, Illinois.
By the way, that instant replay review was brought to you by Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda.
Now to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We are scoreless. Here's Adam Frazier. He's playing for Tommy Pham tonight for one reason. Frazier is 4 for 8 with a home run off Schmidt. You never know. So the pitch is a strike, so Matt Quattrero is playing the hot hand.
And Frazier did play right field during the season. He did a couple times at Yankee Stadium.
Now here's the 0-1. And the pitch inside 1-0.
A friend of mine said to me today about George Brett. We're seeing him on the screen. George Brett is getting more TV time than Taylor Swift did when she started going to Chiefs games. Every time I look up, George Brett is on television.
1-1. Strike, because he'll say something. That's why. He has no fear. Well, is he on TV more than Bill Belichick?
Well, Bill Belichick now works in TV.
Oh, so he's working everywhere.
He's actually
the 1-2. Caught on him. This good fastball up by Schmidt. So Frazier has been struck out. That's the 3rd strikeout for Schmidt. One away. Here's the 9th hitter, Kyle Isbell, a left-hand hitter.
Looking for a supportive and vibrant community for your mom and dad? One of River Spring Living's senior housing options just might be the perfect fit. Schedule a tour and see for yourself what makes life at River Spring Living special. Visit riverspringliving.com.
The first pitch is high to Isbell. 1-0.
Well, they're showing the fight he had with Greg Dettles. Yes.
Yeah, they should show. It's only about 40 years ago, or more, actually. The 1-0.
More.
And the pitch is...
Hit him.
Hit him, yeah. I first thought it was a check swing foul, but it hit him. I don't think the Yankee bench is very happy with the call. The home plate umpire is Lance Barrett. And Brad Ausmus was on the phone, and he said, don't challenge. We don't have a challenge anyway, but don't challenge. So Isbell goes to first, and there's a runner with one out. Here's Michael Massey.
Yankee fans shop the New Era Authentic Collection at Yankees Team Store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap at Major League Baseball. Brett's still on the air. He's still there.
I'll do no 10, 15 minutes. Well, here's Massey. And the pitch just outside. Aaron Judge plays Massey well over in right center. I would say 6-7 steps over in right center field. 1 on, 1 out. Pitch is high 2-0.
Interesting. Jazz all the way in the grass. Big hole between Jazz Chisholm and Volpe, who's directly in back of second base. So
you're right. Volpe's as far over as they allow.
Yep. What an interesting configuration.
The pitch is pop foul back. And the count 2-1. Massey grounded at first his first time. Now here's the 2-1. A ground ball to second. Torres goes to short, 1 on to first. It's a double play. A beautiful 4-6-3 double play. Torres had to make a long throw. That ball was hit in the hole, but he has a great arm. So Massey hits into a 4-6-3 DP. No runs, no hits, and no one left. End of 3. We are scoreless. The third inning was brought to you by Spectrum. A connection built for everywhere. That's life unlimited, and that's Spectrum. At the end of 3, scoreless on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Nobody gets you ready for the NBA season like Sirius XM NBA Radio.
Already you can tell that's going to be a fun team to watch.
This is someone who is ready for the bright lights.
Our experts are weighing in on the playoff hopes of your favorite team.
Defensively, they have 0 weaknesses.
Hear conversations with the biggest stars in the game.
Talking to the one and only Steph Curry. Talk with Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics.
Anthony Edwards. I want to compete at the highest level.
We're previewing the season all this week on NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
When you want painting services for your home or business, don't just hire any guy with a brush. Hire the gold standard in painting, Certa Pro Painters. For over 30 years, Certa Pro Painters have handled all their painting projects with the quality and care they deserve, from transparent estimates to the final walkthrough, and they have the reviews to prove it. If you want an exceptional painting experience, choose happy. Choose Certa Pro. Visit CertaPro.com. That's CERTA Pro.com. Each local Certa Pro Painters is independently owned and operated.
Sirius XM has everything a college football fan needs.
He's in trouble and down he goes. The ball comes out.
All the big games are on the Sirius XM app.
Down the sidelines midfield. It's a race. Picking him up. Putting him down.
Plus, hear daily in-depth analysis on College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
There's not a lot of holes or weaknesses on that football team. And they've got the goods where you want to have the goods for a championship caliber roster.
Our experts get you ready for game day every day on Sirius XM and the Sirius XM app.
Now through November 1st, SiriusXM is giving away a pair of tickets to every MLB postseason game through the World Series. Listen to MLB Network Radio for the clues and be the first caller to correctly name the postseason hero, and you'll receive a pair of tickets to an MLB postseason game. MLB Network Radio has your chance to win on SiriusXM 89 and the all-new SiriusXM app. No transportation will be included in connection with these prizes. For full contest information and official rules, visit SiriusXM.com/MLB postseason heroes. No purchase necessary. Open only to current SiriusXM subscribers prior to September 22nd. Must be a U.S. resident over the age of 18.
Catch a brand new season preview show of your favorite team every weeknight until the season starts. Only on NBA Radio Channel 86 and the SiriusXM app.
Fantasy football players, from start-sit decisions to waiver wire advice. Win your fantasy football league with Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the Sirius XM app.
Here we go to the fourth. Here is Juan Soto. Soto hit a ball to the center field wall. Isbell made the catch right at just to the left of the 410-foot zone. And then Judge came up and hit a bullet, and Witt made a terrific leaping catch. But we're scoreless here in the fourth. And Lugo deals, pitch low, 1-0. Now the 1-0, and I pitch low, 2-0. Is high, 3-0.
You know, in between innings, Aaron Boone came out and was talking to home plate umpire first base umpire Mark Coulson, who's the crew chief. I bet it was very quiet and nice conversation, but I bet it was about that fair ball.
There's a fastball strike, 3-1. I thought Soto might be swinging 3-0. Yankees have to take some chances, got to score some runs. All right, here's the 3-1 to Soto. And the pitch high, ball 4. So Soto is on. That's the second walk off Lugo. And here is Aaron Judge. Let's take 10 seconds for station ID on WFAN Yankees Radio.
You're listening to the American League Division Series on Sirius XM. Join us after the game on MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89.
Now Lugo deals to Judge. The breaking ball is outside, 1-0. John Sterling, Susan Waldman from Royal Stadium in Kansas City. The series, a best of 5, tied at 1. So tonight, a big game. The 1-0 foul straight back, 1-1.
Well, that was a cutter. That was his pitch. That at least was in the zone. He just missed it and fouled it back. You know, Judge, if you look at what he's getting to hit, which is nothing, maybe one pitch every other at bat.
Now here is the 1-1. Just missed the outside corner, 2-1. Soto, a short lead. The pitch is hit to deep left field. Back goes Melendez on the track. He makes the catch and fires back in. Judge didn't miss by much. Well, one thing you'd have to say, his 2 swings look much better.
Very good. In that liner that Witt made a spectacular play on, that was hit about 110 miles an hour in the first inning, and that was much closer, sent him deep to the warning track.
The top of the fourth inning is brought to you by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game. Austin Wells takes a strike. Austin Wells, today's cleanup hitter, brought to you by Serve Pro. Like it never even happened. Wells cuts and misses high fastball, 0-2.
And he doesn't throw overly hard. Those fastballs are 93, 94. They're not like a lot of the really hard throws that we see.
You know, it's tough to tell unless you're batting and have that eye. But even though he's throwing 93 or 94, I bet it moves.
Oh, I bet it. Oh, of course it does. Yeah, it's got great spin and puts it in perfect places.
0-2 on the lefty hitting Wells. And the pitch strike. No, 2 down, and here is Giancarlo.
And that's the second time he's gotten Wells. I believe that was a strike high right in the corner.
Now the pitch to Stanton is up high, 1-0. Soto, the runner at first with 2 men out. The Yankees, by the way, do not have a hit yet. 1-0. Swung on and hit in the air to left center deep. It's going to land on the track, right at the base of the wall. Rounding third, Soto. He's coming home. The throw is offline. He scores. It is an RBI double by Stanton that hit the very base of the left center field wall. And scoring from first really easily was Soto, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead on their first hit of the game.
And Stanton, really, you don't see him get really emotional, but he was really just waving his arms out there, very excited about that.
Now, here's Jazz Chisholm. With Stanton at second and 2 men out. And the pitch, a breaking ball strike. Oh, 1. Now the backdoor breaking ball missed 1-1. Yankees lead 1-0. A leadoff walk to Soto, and after 2 outs, the double by Stanton that hit the base of the left center field wall. Now here's the 1-1. It's pop foul out of play, third base side. It's approximately 330. They don't list it down the lines. 387 to the alleys and 410 to dead center. Chisholm grounded at second his first time. The pitch, breaking ball, missed. The count 2-2.
I mean, Lugo took a step toward the dugout. I think he thought that was a strike. Well,
I thought it was a strike.
I thought it was a strike too. Yeah.
Now here's the 2-2. Grounded to first. And Gurriel wins the race to the bag. So Chisholm is out 3 unassisted, but the Yankees take the lead. 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 left. Now, at the end of 3.5 innings of play, 1-0 New York. On WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Hey, New York fans. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in New York City's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a New York City area Verizon store.
Hey, baseball fans, living with a chronic illness that requires IV medication? Say hello to state-of-the-art private suites for all of your infusion needs at ThriveWell Infusion. ThriveWell Infusion will have you back in the game in no time. Visit us at ThriveWellInfusion.com. Let us help you thrive at ThriveWell Infusion, saving lives drip by drip.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Find out what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of select new 2024 Sportage and 2024 Sorento models. Kia, movement that inspires.
Warranties include 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year, 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Financing for 24 to 48 months from Kia Finance KF. Subject to credit approval by KF to well-qualified buyers for purchase of a new 2024 Sportage or 2024 Sorento. Excludes hybrid PHEV. $20.83 per month for 1,000 financed at 48 months. No down payment required. Subject to vehicle availability and dealer participation. Must take delivery by 10/31/24. Limited inventory available. See Kia retailer for available stock.
The foundation of New York is built on strong relationships. At Mastro Ready Mix, we're more than just concrete. We're a family business with a legacy. As industry leaders with over 30 years of experience, you call and Mastro Ready Mix delivers. MastroReadyMix.com.
Plaza Jewish Community Chapel is located in Manhattan, yet we serve the entire metro area. Graveside, chapel, or synagogue service, Plaza is the one you need to call to make arrangements. Find us at 212-769-4400 or at plazajewish.org.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead, a walk to Soto and a ribby 2-out double by Stanton. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. to lead it off for KC. In the first 3 innings, Schmidt has allowed no runs and just 1 hit. Witt takes a breaking ball strike. Witt almost hit it out his first time. He had a long drive to right that Soto caught just about at the wall. Maybe he had a step to go. And he's a right-hand hitter. And the 0-1 swung on and hit high in the air down the right field line. Twisting foul and off the screen, protecting the seats. And the count 0-2.
What's brewing around the playoffs, presented by Corona, the official cerveza of Major League Baseball. Well, Cleveland lost to Detroit 3-0 as Detroit scored 1 in the first, 1 in the third, and 1 in the sixth. Grant Herter gets the win. Alex Cobb takes the loss. Tyler Holton gets his first save. And they just mix and match in that bullpen.
Here's the 0-2 foul back.
And they are in the bottom of the 8th now at Citi Field, and Francisco Lindor's grand slam has given the Mets a 4-1 lead over Philadelphia. They are in the bottom of the 8th.
3 outs away. Now here's the 0-2. Swung on a high fly down the right field line in foul ground, and it lands foul. Soto made a slide. He didn't want to run into the tarp. Anyway, the ball bounced. So it'll be another 0-2 to Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, they kind of had miscommunication. Oswaldo saw Soto coming in, kind of moved out of the way. I think he was going at it. But he saw Soto come in, didn't want to run into Soto. So he peeled off. Soto slid. The ball bounced.
Now here's Schmidt's 0-2. Struck him out swinging, breaking ball down and away.
Great sweeper.
The bottom of the 4th inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. 877 Cars for Kids. Cars with a K to donate your car today. The pitch is taken outside. Vinny Pasquantino is the bat, a big, strong lefty hitter. Chisholm plays him more than halfway towards second, so he faked a bunt. If he actually bunted it toward third, he could walk to first base. Pitches inside, and the count 2-0. Schmidt's 2-0. Inside 3-0. The only hit Schmidt gave up was a long double to Gurriel off the left field wall, right down the line. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike outside corner, 3-1.
Now, Vinny just came back for the playoffs. He missed the last 27 games of the regular season. He had a broken thumb. It's a right thumb. So not in tip-top shape, but...
Now the 3-1 is low ball 4, so Pasquantino walks. First walk given up by Schmidt. He has hit a batter. And here is Salvador Perez. And Schmidt deals. God, I missed. So one sign for Salvi Perez. It said Perez Aden.
Salvi for president, right? Yes.
And another one said Salvadorable. Here's the 0-1. Pasquantino, not a base runner, leads off first. The pitch is hit in the air to right center. A long run for Judge. He makes the catch. And there are two away.
That was right off the end of the bat. Salvia said before the game, or maybe it was the last game, he said he wants to play till he's 45. If he keeps playing like this, he can.
How old is he?
I think he's in his 30s still. I think he's got another 10 years. Don't forget, he came up when he was 19, so he's not... Let's see. I had it somewhere.
Now here's Gurriel, who owns the only hit off Schmidt.
34.
Oh, my. Pitch. Cut on a miss. You know why you think he's older? Because he's played so long.
Right.
Seemingly he's played so long.
Right. Well, if he came up at 19 and he's 34, he's been playing a long time.
Now here's the 0-1 to Gurriel. And he hits a drive to right center. Cutting over is Soto. He's there to make the catch. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, one left, end of 4. It's 1-0 Yanks. On WFAN Yankees radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Hold the entire show. Hold the show.
When the sports world is talking, nobody gives you more perspectives than the experts of Sirius XM.
The New York Jets have fired head coach Robert Saleh. Wow.
Hear instant reaction on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
This should have been done in the off-season.
And expert analysis on NFL Radio.
Aaron wants to do it Aaron's way. This reminds me of Favre and Mangini all over again.
Live sports talk when you need it on Sirius XM and the all-new Sirius XM app.
The big day for us here. Let's get it done.
On paper, it's easy. Win and advance. With the truth, it's harder than the road they drive on.
Right on his bumper.
12 drivers remain, hoping to match dreams with destiny and claim a cup filled with history. The NASCAR Cup Series Playoffs Elimination Race, presented by Xfinity at the Charlotte Roval, Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern on NBC.
The new basketball season is around the corner, and SiriusXM NBA Radio is getting you ready by talking to the biggest stars in the game.
Joined now by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I want to be able to have a shot at winning it all.
Every weeknight until the season starts. Hear a different team's preview show.
We've got Kevin Durant sitting down with us.
Championship is always the goal.
NBA Radio season preview shows. Only on NBA Radio, Channel 86. And for any interviews or previews you missed, hear them on the SiriusXM app.
No one keeps you closer to U.S. soccer than Sirius XM FC.
We're now joined by U.S. men's national team head coach Mauricio Pochettino.
The country is about to compete, to win, and to give everything. What we need to translate to the fans, we need to be protagonists, we need to be aggressive team, an entertainment team, because we are USA and the culture is about to win.
Hear more from Mauricio Pochettino on the Sirius XM app. Just search FC.
24/7, 365 coverage of all things NASCAR. All things NASCAR happens exclusively on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio, Channel 90.
In season or out of season, the number one place for college sports is SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
Now, here we go to the top of the 5th inning. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. The pitching has been dominant tonight. The Yankee run, a walk to Soto with 2 outs, a double by Stanton off the base of the left center field wall, and that's it. Here's Volpe to lead off. Breaking ball, strike from Lugo. Now the 0-1. Fires a strike. Poured right through 0-2. Volpe grounded as short his first time. Now here's the 0-2. And the breaking ball outside, 1-2.
Hey, Yankee fans, sometimes travel plans change. That's why Amtrak Flex Fares allows you to change or cancel your booking up until departure.
1-2 inside 2-2.
Without fees. Extra innings, no problem. Book with Flex Fares today at Amtrak.com. Difference in fare may apply. Amtrak, proud partner of the New York Yankees.
Now the 2-2. And a breaking ball outside 3-2. The payoff. Lined up the middle as a base hit center field. So Volpe hit it hard and right up the middle for a base hit. And there's a leadoff hit for the Yanks. Their second hit of the game. And that will bring up Oswaldo Cabrera.
Now with Volpe, he's got to start using his speed more, I would think. And Cabrera's a good guy to do that with. See, third baseman Garcia's moving in a little bit. He's got the same thought I do.
And the pitch to Cabrera, he bluffs a bunt, takes up high, 1-0. If you think about it, the bunt really is in order. I mean, runs are going to be tough to come by. You get him to second base. The next two hitters are Verdugo and Torres. Two pretty good hitters. Fastball high, 2-0. 1-0 Yankees, top of the fifth. With Volpe at first, no one out. Cabrera ahead on the count, 2-0. And the pitch outside. Cabrera walked his first time, and now he's ahead 3-0.
Yeah, he's just got a terrific eye. And now Salvi Perez going out to talk to Lugo. Going to have a meeting on the mound with everybody.
Tomorrow night, the Game 1 starters come back. So Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the Yanks. Here's the 3-0 coming to Cabrera. And the pitch high. Isn't that amazing? We walked Cabrera on 4 straight. So first and second. Third walk off Lugo. And you got two of the fastest Yankees on base. Volpe at second, Cabrera at first. I would bunt. The Yankees don't bunt a lot, but boy, I would bunt. Get the runners to second and third. If either of the next two guys gets a base hit, we've got a 3-run lead.
And creeping up a little bit, Verdugo's not a bad bunter at all.
The pitch, and he bunts, pops it foul back, and it lands right in front of the Yankee dugout.
Well, not really good execution, but a good idea. Now, he's now thrown 11 pitches in this inning. 7 have been balls.
Now warning in Kansas City's bullpen, 61,
Angel Zerpa is warming up, so it'll be good to get Lugo out of the game.
He's the first pitcher in. Here's the 0-1. And it's taken inside 1-0.
Kind of squared to bunt again. Meanwhile, first baseman Yuli Gurriel does what Rizzo always does. He's halfway down there when the ball is thrown. He's right there in case it's bunted up the first base line. He's right there.
And I want to hold the third baseman Kansas City does at third. The pitch, there's a bunt on the first baseline. Gurriel only played a first. Beautiful bunt by Verdugo. And the Yankees now have second and third and 1 out. And the next two hitters are Torres and Soto.
See, he does that very well. They've got to start using more of those kinds of things. You've got to get runs in. You get men on base. You've got to get them in the playoffs.
Sacrifice goes 3-4. Now, the Royals, down 1-0, but it's in the fifth inning. They bring the infield up. Here's Gleyber Torres. There's a strike and count 0-1. Runners lead second and third, 1 out. Now time call for a moment. The fifth inning brought to you by Elec 825, building our future. Here's the 0-1, inside 1-1. This big moment in the game for the Yanks. A base hit could give them a 3-run lead. Here's the 1-1, way inside 2-1.
Just one out. Everybody pulled up now, the edge of the grass. Amazing. Lugo can't find the plate.
And he'll deal 2-1. Swung on, pop, fly, foul, first base side out of play. So the count 2-2. Volpe, the runner at third. Cabrera, the runner at second. Two guys who can really run. Pitch. Inside. 3-2. Well, if Lugo walks him, then either Lugo or Zerpa will have to face Soto and Judge. Now here's the 3-2. Big pitch. It's high ball four. They're loaded up.
You know what's amazing? And this is why we say all the time, and it's such a cliche, but this is why you play the games. I mean, did you ever think that Seth Lugo would, you go, oh, Seth Lugo.
Walked 4 men.
Walked 4 men. He's
5 innings.
He's walked the number 8 hitter twice.
Now the Yankees have the bases loaded, 1 out. And here come 2 of the best hitters in the game, Juan Soto and Aaron Judge. Yanks have a 1-0 lead, but I think you probably realize how big a hit could be. The pitch to Soto, way high, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is low inside, breaking ball 2-0. Isn't it amazing?
It is absolutely amazing. Because, you know, you get so used to somebody being their brilliance, and then you say, well, they can't beat them. Well, they can't beat him. The guy has to go out and do it.
Now the 2-0 is grounded foul up the first baseline. And the Yankees have Volpe at third, Cabrera at second, and Torres at first. And only 1 out. They have a 1-0 lead here in the top of the 5th. Now the 2-1 inside. In fact, it almost hit him. Soto quickly spun out of the way. It would have hit him right on the arm. So 3-1. If he walks him, a run scores. And if he doesn't walk him and throws it too much over the plate, well, we'll see. Outfield absolutely straight away. Infield is back looking for 2. It'll be a 3-1 to Soto. Swung on a high fly to deep right center. Gets a run in. Back is Isbell to make the catch. So scoring is Volpe. Going to third is Cabrera. It's a sac fly and an RBI for Soto. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
Now the pitching coach is going out to see Lugo.
I wonder if he's going to tell them. I wonder if they're going to walk Judge.
Well, ask probably. Yeah. The consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-million. John Schreiber has now joined Zerpa in the bullpen. And so the first team to qualify for the championship series are the New York Mets.
Something, huh?
Well,
they're having a great time. And, you know, Susan told you about Lindor's Grand Slam. After his first month, which was terrible, he's one of the great players in baseball. Fabulous player. Here's Judge. Pitch. Grounded foul off of third. Judge line to short, fly to left. The line drive to short was really hit. Yankees have first and third with 2 out, a run in. They have a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 5th. And the pitch to Judge inside. And the count 1-1. Cabrera, the runner at third. And Gleyber Torres, the runner at first. Now the 1-1. Swung on a high fly to center. Isbell there, well in front of the track. He makes the catch to end the inning. But the Yankees take advantage of Lugo's wildness and get 1 run on 1 hit and leave 2. Now at the end of 4.5 innings of play, it's 2-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
New Jersey might be small, but there's a lot of wow packed into this little state. Beach wows, mountain wows, and show-stopping wows. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
Take control of your apartment's climate and electric bill with the Habitat Smart Thermostat. The Habitat Smart Thermostat controls up to 8 air conditioners with wireless Wi-Fi control, built-in water protection, and installs in minutes. Visit HabitatTechnologies.com for more details.
Yankees fans, Jack Puckett is giving new customers their first lottery ticket for free to celebrate October baseball. Simply download the Jack Puckett app and use code NYY. That's code NYY on Jack Puckett. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. 18 or older to play the lottery. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Enter promo code at checkout for $2 non-withdrawable credit. Terms jackpocket.com/TOS/free ticket promo.
A happy place comes in many colors. One that leaves you feeling refreshed. Something that gets you all fired up. Or gives you the space to chill. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters and make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
At Audi, expectations matter. It's why what's standard on every Audi SUV are features that exceed yours. How we get there matters. The Audi family of SUVs. Progress you can feel.
Don't let someone else drive off in the Audi model you've always wanted. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer to get behind the wheel of yours today. Or visit AudiOffers.com for more information.
With over 30 stores to serve you, a rewards app that earns you free groceries, and a shop online service that delivers right to your door, what are you waiting for? Download the Food Bazaar Rewards app and get 10,000 bonus points after your first purchase. Visit foodbazaar.com for more.
The noise you hear is the applause for a fairly famous Kansas City athlete. Patrick Mahomes is here.
Who's leading cheering from wherever he's sitting. They've got him on the scoreboard. That's so cool that the place is right across the parking lot.
Terrific. And they were built in 73, 74, and they were built so beautifully, and the upkeep is so great. There's still 2 great arenas. Well, here's Melendez, lefty hitter, to lead off against Schmidt. The pitch cut on and missed, strike 1.
The Bet365 real-time money line is now minus 450 for the Yankees and plus 320 for the Royals, powered by Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Pitch outside, 1-1 to Melendez. He bats 8th. Melendez, Garcia, Frazier here in the bottom of the 5th. The 1-1. Swung on and ripped to center field. Judge makes the catch. Hit right on the nose, but it stayed up, and Judge made the grab in right center. 1 away.
You know, when we were here last time, John, the big talk was that the Chiefs want to build a big stadium downtown and have all that thing in there. It's got the money, and so the Royals want to do the same thing, move downtown. This is such a gorgeous area, but the big thing now, I guess, is to move downtown, get the areas all revved up around it.
Here's Garcia. There's a strike. By the way, Schmidt is pitching some sensational game. He's pitching a 1-hit shutout.
So did you ever think this? With Lugo and Schmidt, who would you?
Well, you're right. I mean, that's the way it looks. But the 0-1, grounded up the middle. Grabbed by Torres. Throws to first. 2-way. But one thing, Susan, and you said it earlier, I know it sounds like an awful cliche. That's why they play the game.
That's why they play the games.
The bottom of the 5th inning brought to you by Gin and Juice, a premium seltzer. an official partner of the New York Yankees.
And you can admit it at home. You were all sitting there saying, well, maybe we'll lose tonight to Lugo. We'll win tomorrow and come back and win on Saturday.
They don't want to do that. Now 2 down, and here's Frazier. He cuts and misses strike 1. I think because of the importance of the game, that boy, a 5-game series, it's 1-1. If you go down 2-1,
Yep.
I think this is the best game Schmidt's ever pitched.
And he's risen to the occasion, boy. That was a...
Frazier hits a ground ball to the shortstop side. Volpe throws wildly, but it goes off the stands back to Cabrera. So Frazier's on. Frazier tried to do that. The Yankees overshifted. You can't overshift on everyone. So Frazier just tried to hit a little inside-out ground ball. Volpe had to run over to field it, and he would have beaten it out anyway. So
yeah, they gave him a hit. He was there even when, if the ball had even been true, he was there.
So Frazier really tried to do that. Good for him.
Yeah.
Got a base hit, got on base.
That's why you need veterans on teams who knew what to do.
Now here is Kyle Isbell. He's a left-hand hitter. And Wells goes out to the mound. So does Jazz. And so does Cabrera. And in comes Volpe.
Now, that was kind of interesting because Matt Blake took 2 steps out and Wells just put his hand up and said, no, it's okay. We got it.
Well, one thing. He's gotten everyone out. And Frazier just tried to hit a little ground ball.
Right.
That's all he did. Volpe had to run over because he was playing behind second. Well, you know the deal.
And now Matt Blake went to the phone. Do I see somebody getting up out there? He was on the phone. Someone's moving around. Now they're waiting for Lance Barrett. Actually, probably want to give Schmidt a minute, too. And someone's starting to get up and loosen up out there.
Well, here's Kyle Isbell.
That's Clay Holmes who's gotten up.
And Schmidt deals. There's a breaking ball strike. The runner at first is Frazier. The Yankees have a 2-0 lead, bottom of the 5th. There are 2 outs. Now the 0-1 is high, 1-1.
Touching into that one of the Yankees bullpen is number 35, Clay Holmes. 35 Holmes now working in New York's bullpen.
That's what I said.
Here is the 1-1. Grounded foul outside of first. 1-2 on Isbell.
And Schmidt doing a great job pitch-wise. He's been very efficient. 63 pitches. Here we got 2 outs in the 5th inning. He's been terrific. Just flat out terrific.
Well, that's 13 pitches an inning. Yeah. And he has 2 more pitches to hit that. 1-2 on Isbell. And Schmidt deals. Pitch low. Now the count 2-2. The breaking ball.
And Chisholm's moved over to almost the shortstop hole.
Now the 2-2 is inside 3-2.
Well, you really don't want to walk the 9-hitter to turn their lineup over.
Cabrera is trying to see if he should play behind the runner on 3-2. And the 3-2 is hit deep down the left field line, headed toward the corner. It is a fair ball. Coming home to score is Frazier. Isbell goes to second with a double. It is a ribby double by Kyle Isbell, and the Yankee lead is cut to 2-1.
Well, barely swung, and it was the only question was whether it was going to be fair or foul. Looked like it was cutting, but didn't cut.
And Schmidt deals strike. is fouled down the left field line. Susan, was that ball very close to being fouled?
Not as close as I thought.
Yeah.
A couple of feet to the right, and then it hit the bottom and moved and
rolled toward left center.
Rolled all around. Yep.
It'll be an 0-2 to Massey. Tying run at second, 2 out. The pitch is a breaking ball low. Did he go? He did not. Count 1-2.
And that was in the dirt and a really nice stop by Austin Wells. Looking at that again, hit off his chest protector, hit off his leg. Hit the dirt.
Here's the 1-2 to Massey. Breaking ball missed. Got it backdoor. 2-2. This is a big man because the guy up next is Bobby Witt. And like Judge, he is due. Massey 0 for 2 on the night. Grounded out and hit into a double play. Here's a 2-2. Swung on and ripped to right field. Soto can't make the catch. It rolls past him all the way to the wall. The tying run scores, and going to third is Massey with a triple. Soto ran from right towards center, and I guess he was a little late, Susan. Is that what you think?
Well, let's look at that again because he does have trouble picking up the ball in right, and Judge just came over there and he just laid there for a while, and the ball went. Let's see where the ball went. One more step. He made his leap too early, and the ball went beyond him. And here comes Aaron Boone. Meanwhile, Judge, who was playing in center, didn't have time to get all the way over there, so it was Judge who had to go and get it. And that is it for Clark Schmidt. A little better. This pitching change is brought to you by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play the newest scratch-off games for a chance to win.
Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title? No problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
At Audi, expectations matter. It's why what's standard on every Audi SUV are features that exceed yours. How we get there matters. The Audi family of SUVs. Progress you can feel.
Don't let someone else drive off in the Audi model you've always wanted. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer to get behind the wheel of yours today, or visit AudiOffers.com for more information.
That call, the bullpen, was also brought to you by 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K, to donate your car today. Well, the new pitcher is Clay Holmes, and you know, John, through this whole year, different parts of defense on this team have really played a big part in another team scoring.
With 2 out, an infield single by Frazier, who just hit a weak ground ball toward the shortstop hole. He tried to do it. He got a base hit. Then a double by Isbell. A triple by Massey. The game is tied at 2. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. And he fouls the first pitch back. And the count 0-1. Now the big right-hander is ready, and the 0-1 to Witt. Pitch low. It was a sinker. And the count 1-1. You can't really have a better year than Witt if you're a young shortstop. He had 332, 32 homers, 109 RBIs, and a fabulous shortstop to boot. Pitch low. The count is 2-1.
What is he, 23? And he hit his
boy, that's one number one pick that really worked.
Yeah.
Witt 0 for 2. The go-ahead run at third with 2 out. And here's the 2-1. Breaking ball missed outside. 3-0.
Well, it's a hard line not to cross. You don't want to give him anything to hit, obviously, because he is due, as John said.
Now here's the 3-1. And the pitch low, ball 4. Witt is on. And here is a left-hand hitter, Vinny Pasquantino.
And by the way, all of this is with 2 outs. Schmidt got Melendez to line out, and then Garcia on a ground ball to Glaber. And here comes Matt Blake out to talk to Clay Holmes. And then that infield single, nice play tried by Volpe, by Frazier. So all of this is with 2 outs. And that, you can't, how many times have we also said you can't make mistakes in the playoffs? And right field, that was a mistake. That was a catchable ball.
2 outs, no one on. The single that Frazier tried to hit, a weak ground ball toward the shortstop hole. It's a hole because they overshift so dramatically. And after that, a double by Isbell for a run, a triple by Massey for another run. The walk to Schmidt. Holmes replaced Schmidt after the triple. Well, anyway, here is left-hand hitting Vinny Pasquantino with runners at first and third and 2 out in the 5th. The runner at third, the lead run in a 2-2 game. Now Holmes is all set. And the pitch outside 1-0.
No, and when Holmes was having his problems closing, this is what it was. Because you don't have to swing at those pitches. If you pick it up, the movement's going to take it away from you.
There's the 1-0. Swung on a high fly to mid-center. There's Judge to make the catch and the inning. So Pasquantino flies to center. But the Royals tied up. 2 runs on 3 hits and 2 left. Now at the end of 5 innings of play, it's the Yankees 2 and the Royals 2 on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Take your love of 80s music to the max.
For sure. Like totally.
With new wave and 80s alternative on First Wave, Channel 33. Feel the noise of spandex, big hair, and big riffs on Hair Nation Channel 39.
Come on, feel the noise.
Or bounce to hip-hop classics on LL Cool J's
Rock the Bells Radio.
Channel 43. Listen to all of these and more across SiriusXM and on the SiriusXM app.
Every night after the final out, the Round Trip Roundup brings you the scores, highlights, and analysis from every game across Major League Baseball, all in less than 30 minutes.
Swung on and missed, strike 3 and a no-hitter.
It's the perfect way to get caught up on all the night's biggest home runs and best performances.
In a high drive, deep right center.
It's the Round Trip Roundup on MLB Network Radio every night on SiriusXM Channel 89 and every morning on the SiriusXM app.
For the latest updates on Helene, tune to alerts from the Weather Channel. What to expect and who may be impacted.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Jim Cantori. When severe weather is impacting any part of the country, alerts from the Weather Channel for live simulcast of the Weather Channel for the latest information to keep you safe and informed.
Tune to alerts from the Weather Channel for the latest information on Helene.
Whenever active weather is breaking, alerts from the Weather Channel on the SiriusXM app. Just search weather.
In a season already plagued with injuries and underachievers, your fantasy football team is faced with yet another obstacle.
The bye weeks are here. The bye weeks are here.
When your star player takes a week off, listen to SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio for winning fantasy football advice.
You got to work the waiver wire. You got to make trades. The draft is just a piece of the puzzle.
Our experts tell you who to play in this time of need.
Now the work really starts.
Your frontline source for fantasy football, Channel 87, and on the SiriusXM app.
Yankee fans, after this game, get back to what's really important, your fantasy football team. We're talking about it right now on Channel 87 and on the SiriusXM app.
Ray Hudson here with an important announcement. You can listen to your favourite SiriusXM FC shows on the all-new SiriusXM app, now available for all subscribers.
Now, here we go to the 6th inning, and Angel Zerpa, who is the first reliever in every night. Anyway, the left-hander comes in. Lugo goes 5 innings, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, 4 walks. The walks really did him in. And I'll give you the line on Schmidt in a moment. Anyway, here's Wells to lead it off, lefty to lefty, and the pitch is hit high in the air to shallow left. And coming in, Melendez makes the easy catch, 1 pitch and 1 out. So that was Wells. Who's on deck? That's Giancarlo. And who's on deck? Brought to you by On Deck. Need a small business loan fast? Apply at ondeck.com.
2 innings in the postseason, 1 earned run, 1 hit.
There's a strike. Stanton grounded out and ripped a double off the base of the left center field wall for the first Yankee run. Now here's the 0-1. Caught on a missed breaking ball low. The line on Schmidt, he went 4 2/3, 2 runs, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. He and Lugo can neither win or lose the game. The 0-2 bounced up there, 1-2. So it'll now be the battle of the bullpens. That's a big battle. And bullpens, because of the way they play the game now, where a starter never goes more than 6, it seems, or 7, bullpens are vital.
Well, particularly in these playoffs where you got all these days off, they can pitch in every game.
1-2, grounded foul down third. Well, the count holds 1-2.
I mean, we never had that before, where a reliever came in every game because they played 3 in a row. They played every, and John Schreiber, who we're getting to be best friends with, and Sam Long are both up in the pen.
The pitch is high. 2-2 to Stanton. It's true. You start to think you know them because you see them every day.
That's because of this playoff format. Nobody plays every day.
The 2-2. Line up the middle. There's a base hit center field. Though Stanton is 2 for 3.
Fans, have you looked in right field at Yankee Stadium? DKNY is ready to receive all of the Yankees home runs. Check out DKNY.com to enhance your new life city style. So Jazz is going to be public enemy number 1 in Kansas City for a while with his "they got lucky" comment.
I guess he's going to hear that jazz all the time.
I guess he is all that jazz. He's going to...
The pitch is outside, 1-0.
All he has to do is get a hit and it'll stop.
The ball game tied at 2. The series tied at 1. It's a best-of-5 series. And the pitch there is a strike at the knees. Contact one of your local Honda dealers today for a great deal, or visit tryhondadealers.com. One on, 1 out. Pitch outside, 2-1 on Jazz. Now the 2-1, grounded foul at home plate. Stanton, the runner at first. As you know, he doesn't run well. Here's the 2-2 to Chisholm. And again, grounded foul at home plate.
Fouled it off himself at some point. He hit.
It'll be a 2-2 to Chisholm.
Oh, yeah, fouled off his back. Bounced up and hit him in the back.
And the pitch is strike three called. And there are 2 away.
And here comes Matty Cotrero.
Now, the hitter is Volpe, and what they do with lefties and righties, you have to pitch the 3 batters. So they'll bring in the right-hander to pitch to, I guess. Well, let's see what they do. I think it's the right-hander Schreiber.
Yep, and this pitching change is sponsored by Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda.
Paid actors represent actual clients.
After my car crash, the insurance company wasn't fair. My attorneys now at the Barnes firm got me $2.5 million.
I was hurt in a car accident. My attorney now at the Barnes firm, they got me $6 million.
I'm Rich Barnes. How much is your case worth? You might be surprised. Call the Barnes firm now and let us help you get the best result possible.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Past results don't predict future outcomes. Manhattan, Long Island. Paid actors represent actual clients.
I was hurt in a car accident. My attorney now at the Barnes firm, they got me $6 million.
My attorney got me $5 million.
My attorney got me $1.4 million.
My attorney's got me $2 million.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you need help after a crash, call us. We will help get you the best result possible. Call the Barnes firm now.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Past results don't predict future outcomes. Manhattan, Long Island.
Hey, New York fans! Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in New York City's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a New York City area Verizon store.
That pitching change also sponsored by Volvo Cars Ramsey. Finding the Volvo you want is easy at Volvo Cars Ramsey. John Schreiber, the right-hander, on to pitch to Anthony Volpe.
Volpe is 1 for 2, and he began the rally for the second Yankee run. He singled, Cabrera walked, and another walk to Torres and a sac fly by Soto.
And this is Schreiber's 3rd appearance in the postseason. He hasn't given up a hit yet.
Right-hander, and he pitches to Volpe. Slider is outside, 1-0. Yankees and Royals tied at 2, top of the 6th. The base runner Stanton at first. And the pitch is outside, 2-0.
Game 2 got a 1-2-3-6. He got Stanton, Chisholm, and Volpe. Fly ball pitcher.
Now the 2-0 to Volpe. Stanton goes. How do you like that? And he steals the base. How do you like that? Is that something? The last guy you'd think would steal the base. Well, Kansas City wasn't playing him.
Well, I'm sure that's why he went. No one's going to expect me to run.
So, Giancarlo at second with 2 out. It'll be a 2-1 to Volpe. And the breaking ball is a strike. 2-2.
Well, at least he's paying attention. They're not going to throw to me. They're not even looking at me. I might as well go.
I think it's terrific. What do you mean?
Yeah, a base hit would score him, I think.
It'll be a 2-2 to Volpe. Standing and waving. The 2-2. Breaking ball low, 3-2. Stanton trying to get a lead at second just in case. Now here's the 3-2. Grounded foul off third.
Yeah, he's halfway to third.
Now, one thing Kansas City has done, now that Stanton has stolen the base, now Volpe has power, at times. Well, the outfield just moved in. They want to cut the runoff. Volpe gets a hold of one. I don't know if they'll catch it. The 3-2. Swung on, a high pop foul, first base side out of play. Once again, the 3-2 to Volpe. Stanton, pretty good leadoff second. And the payoff is inside ball four.
And I want you to know that our buddy Brian Hoke of MLB has already found the last stolen base that Giancarlo Stanton had. It was August 3rd, 2020.
Well, he doesn't want to do it too often.
Tommy Cadley is now up for the Yankees. Well, once every 4 years takes him by surprise.
First and second, 2 out. Cabrera cuts and misses strike one. So they brought Schreiber in to face the right-hander, and he walked him. And now he has to face Cabrera. And Cabrera is a pretty good left-hand hitter, much better lefty hitter than righty hitter. The pitch is high, 1-1.
And he's already walked twice today. That's why it looks like they got a pretty good tandem over there of Cabrera and Birdie, the lefty and the righty, because Cabrera really doesn't hit from the right side very well.
All right, here's the 1-1. Strike at the knees. 1-2. Stanton off second. Volpe off first, 2 out, top of the 6th. And the game tied at 2. The pitch. Backdoor breaking ball missed, 2-2. The right-hander Schreiber is ready to go. The pitch, pop foul, third base side, out of play. It's been a real playoff game. 2-3-0 Yanks, 2-4-0 Kansas City.
And like at the stadium, no one has sat down here. Look at this place. Totally sold out, and not a person is sitting in their seats. Everyone's standing in little rally towels.
Looking at the 2-2. A high pop foul, third base side, and it will make the seats.
You know, the one thing we've seen about Cabrera, John, he is not an easy out.
No, I agree with you, and he's, I think, a pretty good lefty hitter, and got a little pop from the left side, too.
Boone called him to me, said to me, he's a perfect utility player, plays everything and plays everything well.
That's the key. He plays everything, and he plays it well. The Liners lead first and second, 2 out, and here's the 2-2. Low inside, 3-2. And a good lefty hitter on deck in Alex Verdugo. Cabrera had stepped out, now back in. Stanton, the runner at second. Volpe, the runner at first, 3-2, 2 out. They'll be running. There they go. Pitch. Swung on, a fly ball to center. And Isbell comes in to make the catch and end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. Now the end of 5.5. The game tied at 2 on WFAN Yankees radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
An orthopedic surgeon can replace a damaged joint, but they can't replace time. For you, or for the person who has to drive you around. That's why you need a surgeon who's close to home. At RWJ Barnabas Health, we have the specialized care you need to get moving again. Do it right. Here. Visit rwjbh.org/ortho. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Paid actors represent actual clients.
After my car crash, the insurance company wasn't fair. My attorneys now at the Barnes firm got me $2.5 million.
I was hurt in a car accident. My attorney now at the Barnes firm, they got me $6 million.
I'm Rich Barnes. How much is your case worth? You might be surprised. Call the Barnes firm now and let us help you get the best result possible.
The Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Past results don't predict future outcomes. Manhattan, Long Island. Paid actors represent actual clients.
I was hurt in a car accident. My attorney now at the Barnes firm, they got me $6 million.
My attorney got me $5 million.
My attorney got me $1.4 million.
My attorney's got me $2 million.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you need help after a crash, call us. We will help get you the best result possible. Call the Barnes firm now.
The Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Past results don't predict future outcomes. Manhattan, Long Island.
Get unbeatable internet and unbeatable value with 1 gig fiber internet for only $60 a month. Guaranteed for 3 years with the Optimum Triple Play. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today and get 1 gig 100% fiber internet with 99.9% network reliability for just $60 a month with a 3-year price lock. For new residential customers, price reflects auto pay and paperless bill discount. Price lock requires bundle with unlimited mobile and TV. Wi-Fi speeds may vary. Optimum.com for details.
Yankees fans, score big with the official New York Yankees MasterCard credit card. Use it to earn up to 5% back on purchases at Yankee Stadium. Apply now and learn how to earn 2 free Yankees tickets. Visit Yankees.com/pinstripe rewards today.
Let's take 10-second station ID on WMCA. Actually, it's on WFAN, Yankees Radio.
You're listening to the American League Division Series on Sirius XM. Join us after the game on MLB Network Radio,
a long time
Sirius
ago.
XM 89.
Here's Salvador Perez. Strike. It comes out. It's in there somewhere. You know how long it's been, that radio station?
How many years did you work there?
7, 8 years.
Yeah, it just came
It was a long time ago, though. Perez, 0 for 2. He hits a soft ground ball to second. Gleyber Torres throws to first. 1 away. There was a sign. Susan's told you all about what Jazz said, and they're making the most of it. Anyway, a guy held up a sign, feeling lucky. Isn't that great?
It is. That is great.
I love the sign. The fans are so hip. One of my favorites. I'll give you one of my favorites. So Perez grounds out, and here is Gurriel. Holmes still on the hill. And the ball game tied at 2. We're in the bottom of the 6th. As Holmes deals, pitch low. In the 2001 World Series, 2001, boy, years ago.
Don't they, though?
And there's a 1-0. And there's a strike. A lot was made of the mystique and aura of Yankee Stadium, and Kurt Schilling, not the nicest person of all time, said, I'll tell you what he said in a minute. Here's the 1-1 to Gurriel. A hot shot to third. Chisholm feels the long throw perfect.
Right, he's got some on.
Boy, that's a long throw. His feet were on the edge of the outfield grass. Anyway, Schilling said, mystique and aura, it sounds like a couple of strippers in a bar. And the next day, a guy had a sign in right field, and he said, mystique and aura appearing nightly.
Yeah, that was a good time with those. Yeah, miss those days.
Now 2 down, and here's a left-handed hitter, MJ Melendez. And there's a strike. Yankee fans get the home field advantage at Hawthorne Chevrolet in New Jersey. Just a short fly ball away from the Bronx. Check out the great models at Hawthorne Chevrolet and drive one away today. Here's the 0-1 to the lefty hitter. And the pitch outside, 1-1.
Well, this playoff scoreboard is brought to you by Ready Refresh, official partner of the New York Yankees. Well, Detroit shut out Cleveland 3-0. Brent Herter, 3 1/3 innings, no runs, 5 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He does get the win.
1-1 is foul tipped at home plate.
Alex Cobb takes the loss. Riley Green, RBI single in the first. Matt Burling, sac fly in the third. Spencer Torkelson, RBI double in the sixth. And the Mets have punched their ticket to the NLCS. They beat Philadelphia 4-1. A grand slam by Francisco Lindor in the bottom of the sixth. David Peterson gets the win. Jeff Hoffman takes the loss. Edwin Diaz, his first save. And still to come will be San Diego hosting the Dodgers.
Now here's the 1-2 to Melendez. And it's a high fly to center. Judge underneath, fairly deep, but he's there for the catch. And that will end the inning. Holmes has a 1-2-3. And we have played 6 in Kansas City. The series tied at a game apiece. This game tied at 2 apiece at the end of 6 on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Now through November 1st, SiriusXM is giving away a pair of tickets to every MLB postseason game through the World Series. Listen to MLB Network Radio for the clues and be the first caller to correctly name the postseason hero, and you'll receive a pair of tickets to an MLB postseason game. MLB Network Radio has your chance to win on SiriusXM 89 and the all-new SiriusXM app. No transportation will be included in connection with these prizes. For full contest information and official rules, visit SiriusXM.com/MLB postseason heroes. No purchase necessary. Open only to current SiriusXM subscribers prior to September 22nd. Must be a U.S. resident over the age of 18.
When you want painting services for your home or business, don't just hire any guy with a brush. Hire the gold standard in painting, Certa Pro Painters. For over 30 years, Certa Pro Painters have handled all their painting projects with the quality and care they deserve, from transparent estimates to the final walkthrough, and they have the reviews to prove it. If you want an exceptional painting experience, choose happy. Choose Certa Pro. Visit CertaPro.com. That's CERTA Pro.com. Each local Certa Pro Painters is independently owned and operated.
That was an all-time classic.
Adam Shine brings his unique perspective and passionate sports talk to Mad Dog Sports Radio.
That game led the league in holy cow wow moments.
The biggest and hottest names across Major League Baseball.
Star shortstop for the Kansas City Royals, Bobby Witt Jr.
It's great to kind of build the new culture here in Kansas City.
Shine on Sports, weekdays 9 Eastern. Mad Dog Sports Radio, Sirius XM 82 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
This is Dave LaGreca, creator of the biggest pro wrestling show on the planet, Busted Open. Don't miss myself and my Hall of Fame cast and crew as we break down every story in and out of the ring and talk to the top names in the business, like the legend himself, The Undertaker.
I'm actually glad to be on a real show.
Catch Busted Open live every day from 9 to noon Eastern on Sirius XM Fight Nation, channel 156, and on the Sirius XM app.
Catch a brand new season preview show of your favorite team every weeknight until the season starts. Only on NBA Radio Channel 86 and the SiriusXM app.
Hi, this is Alexa. Did you know you can listen to this game on devices with Amazon Alexa? Download the SiriusXM app. Then tell me to play the Yankees on SiriusXM.
City. This time it is Sam Long. 28 of his 32 appearances during the regular season were scoreless. Well, they have 4 guys out there. 3-3, 3.16 ERA over the season. They had 4. Wow.
No, Schreiber pitched to 2 men. You can take him out if he ends the inning.
Right.
So they bring him a lefty to pitch to lefty, righty, lefty. That's how it goes. Here's Verdugo to lead off the 7th, and he takes the pitch inside 1-0. The game is tied at 2. The series tied at a game apiece. These final 3 innings are going to be very dramatic. The pitch, strike on the outside, 1-1.
We want to thank Ray Catena and welcome him as the new sponsor of Yankees baseball. The Ray Catena family of dealerships is the premier luxury automotive group. Experience the Ray Catena way. Visit raycatena.com.
Ground ball to second. Massey flips to first, 1 away.
You know, all these playoff games have been extraordinarily exciting.
Well, usually you get really good pitching because you're only going to see the best pitchers on the best teams. Now, one away, here is Gleyber Torres, 0 for 2 with a walk. I'm going to read a card in a moment.
Okay.
A card that, there's the pitch to Gleyber, there's strike. The last card you think I would have read for this player. So I'll read it in a moment. 0-1 is outside. Here's a speed report brought to you by Verizon. Our engineer, Matt Shortus, has a great sense of humor. Now, here's the 1-1. Grounded to third. Dug out and thrown across by Garcia, one away. The speed report brought to you by Verizon. Save big when you switch to the network New York City relies on. Head to your local Verizon store and check out the latest deals. The speed report, Giancarlo stolen base in the top of the 6th. Now, one away, here is Soto. So here in the 7th inning, you have Soto and Judge, and the pitch inside, which would mean, if you get someone on base, they'll bat in the 9th inning. Soto has hit a sac fly tonight for one of the 2 Yankee runs. And the lefty deals inside 2-0.
Soto having his customary discussions with the home plate umpire.
Now the 2-0 comes. And the count of 2-1.
Have you noticed that even after all this time, I never see an umpire get mad at Soto. So he must be speaking very nicely and very politely.
I would think so, yes.
But he does it to everybody. If he doesn't, he lets everybody know.
The 2-1, there's a breaking ball strike, 2-2. Two outs, no one on. Top of the 7th. The game tied at 2. Series tied at a game apiece. A 5-game series. It'll be a 2-2 to Soto. And the pitch hit on the ground, foul outside of first.
You'd think these people would be tired. They've been standing up the entire game.
Yeah, but the team is in the playoffs.
I know.
2-2. Just missed inside 3-2.
So they won in 2015, right? So
Right.
that's a long time ago.
Yeah. And they came pretty close in 2014.
Yes.
Here's a 3-2. Low ball 4. Soto is on.
Really good, tough at bat by Giancarlo. And here comes Matt Cottrero. He's going to bring the righty to face Mr. Judge. And we shall be back after this. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
I'm John Morgan. When you call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, your very own army springs into action immediately, 24/7. Our investigators, legal staff, and over 900 lawyers work together to fight to get you the best result as quickly and easily as possible. Insurance companies know who we are, and now you know it too. This firm was built for greatness. This firm was built for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of the New York Yankees.
Well, the new pitcher is a guy who started all year, and that's Brady Singer, and he held right-handers to a 208 average, but he didn't hold this right-hand hitter to a 208 average. Against righties, but not this one, so this is kind of interesting.
And, you can see we've made this point every game. Kansas City has 4 lefties in the bullpen. So you can go lefty-righty inning by inning. Of course, they have to pitch well, which they are. So Brady Singer will field the Judge. And Soto is at first base, the tie-breaking run. Top of the 7th, 2 outs, the game tied at 2.
And he's also given up 22 homers this year.
Right to Judge.
And he's a real sinker slider pitcher. That sinker was 92. An interesting choice. He also can give you some length. That's maybe what I was thinking of.
0-1 is fouled right field side out of play. So the count 0-2 on Judge. And pitch, a bouncer, blocked beautifully by the end of 6.5 innings of play. We're tied at 2 on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Connection, opportunity, possibility.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you, the one that's listening to the MLB playoffs with us. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Please take a second to hit that subscribe button. Have you not subscribed yet? You're listening to all these MLB playoff games. Look at all the people that we have here in the chat. Please take a second and hit that subscribe button to help our Toronto sports community grow so we can continue to bring more and more sports out to you, the fans. Thank you again so much for being here. We really appreciate you helping this community grow. Now let's get back to the baseball. Good luck to your team. Let's have a great time and keep it classy in the chat. Cheers, everybody.
Progress you can feel. Don't let someone else drive off in the Audi model you've always wanted. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer to get behind the wheel of yours today. Or visit AudiOffers.com for more information.
At Provident Bank, exceptional banking services are just the beginning. Whether it's checking, savings, mortgage, or home equity products you need, Provident can help. Stop by one of our convenient locations or visit us online. We're committed to banking that works better for you. And that's a commitment you can count on. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. At Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa, they believe in the power of self-care, and that's why they're offering an introductory massage or facial starting at just $79.95. Take time to relax, refresh, and recharge after the game with over 80 convenient locations across New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut. Finding your moment of peace is easy. Book online today at handandstone.com or in spa. Restrictions apply. See spa for details.
Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop, a proud partner of the Yankees, is a ready-to-drink premium seltzer that comes in 4 gin-based all-natural flavors: citrus, melon, passion fruit, and apricot. Only 3 grams of sugar and 130 calories. Make these playoffs memorable with Gin and Juice, and cheers to a victory.
Play $10 million cash from the New York Lottery. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Well, the new pitcher is Tommy Canley. An injury got you on the IL. Our lawyers will help you get back in the starting lineup. Call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud sponsor of the New York Yankees.
Holmes went an inning and a third, no runs, no hits, 1 walk. The game tied at 2, bottom of the 7th inning. And here is Maikel Garcia, a right-hand hitter, and he takes a pitch outside 1-0. Bottom third for the Royals, Garcia, Frazier, and Isbell, righty, lefty, lefty. And Canley deals a strike. The pitching's been absolutely great. The Yanks have 2 runs on 3 hits. Kansas City has 2 runs on 4 hits. So here's the 1-1 to the right-hand hitter. And the pitch high, 2-1.
And they're still showing replays of the swing or non-swing in the Yankee dugouts beside itself. They're all looking at iPads. It didn't look, well, we can't tell, but the only guy that had a vote thought he went around.
Here is the 2-1. Swung on, a fly ball to shallow right. Soto comes on to make the catch, 1 away. The 7th inning stretch brought to you by Symbotica. Take charge of your health with premium supplements. Visit Symbotica.com today. The batter is Frazier. He ignited the 2-run rally with a little ground ball to short. Chisholm is playing in to guard against the bunt. Pitch cut on and missed. Volpe is playing near second. So last time up, Frazier just reached out and tried to hit a little ground ball to short. Volpe had to run over to get it. And Frazier beat the rap and began the rally. There's the pitch, dribbled right in front of the plate. Wells fields, throws to first. And they're 2 away. After Frazier's single, that was in the 5th. Then Isbell doubled to left to score a run. And Massey tripled to right. He hit a line drive to right center, and Soto missed the diving catch. Anyway, here's Isbell with 2 outs, no one on. There's a strike. Tonight, San Diego plays the Dodgers. San Diego has a 2-1 lead. It's in San Diego. They'll be going nuts there, I guarantee it, to beat the Dodgers. The 0-1 pitch is low. You know how people kind of hate the Yankees, the power, the name, the money. Well, the National League, as explained when I started with the Braves, they feel the same way about the Dodgers in the National League. They hate the Dodgers.
The Dodgers are up 1-0. Mookie hit a home run.
The 1-1 is grounded weakly to first. Cabrera will field, step on the bag, end the inning. So Canley has a 1-2-3. And we have played 7 innings. At the end of 7, Yankees 2, Kansas City 2 on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Hockey is back. back. And the NHL on Sirius XM sounds like this.
Score! Hunter McDavid off the rush, set up by Hyman.
And this.
The Panthers have won the Stanley Cup for the first time. Yeah!
Hear every NHL game all season long on Sirius XM and the hometown announcers on the Sirius XM app. And talk about the day-to-day drama of the hockey season on NHL Network Radio, Channel 91.
Sirius XM has everything a college football fan needs.
He's in trouble and down he goes. The ball comes out.
All the big games are on the Sirius XM app.
Down the sidelines midfield, it's a race. Picking them up, putting them down.
Plus, hear daily in-depth analysis on College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
There's not a lot of holes or weaknesses on that football team, and they've got the goods where you want to have the goods for a championship caliber roster.
Our experts get you ready for game day every day on Sirius XM and the Sirius XM app.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on Sirius XM.
Let's go, man!
We're back on the track Sunday.
1 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Bank of America Roval 400 from Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
On Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Oh, yeah.
Get closer to everything that moves you wherever you are with the Sirius XM app.
Let's make some smoke and drink some beer. Yeah.
If you love golf, then you should never turn off PGA Tour Radio. Hear from the biggest names in the sport.
Champion golfer of the year is Xander Schauffele. I think best round of golf ever in my life.
Listen to special shows from people who love the game, like rock and roll legend Alice Cooper.
There's a putt, must be 90 feet long, and you make that putt.
And get help with your own game.
You'll get through your iron shots and have predictable distance.
It's all golf, all the time, on PGA Tour Radio, Channel 92 in the car, and on the Sirius XM app.
Catch a brand new season preview show of your favorite team every weeknight until the season starts. Only on NBA Radio Channel 86 and the Sirius XM app.
You want baseball? The doggy has you covered. Tune in to Mad Dog Unleashed for the best baseball coverage anywhere. Weekdays 3 to 6 Eastern. Sirius XM Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
Well, the new pitcher for Kansas City is another lefty. That's Chris Bubich, who is a starter, came back from his surgery in the pen. He'll be back probably starting again next year.
Well, this is the third of the four lefties. They have one more. And Bubich will pitch to Wells, Stanton, Chisholm, lefty, righty, lefty, and that's why the left-hander is in.
And his walk to strikeout, he's walked 5. He's only pitched a few games, but walked 5 and struck out 39. How's that for a percentage?
Here is Wells to lead off the 8th inning, tied at 2. And the fastball is high, 1-0. Now lefty to lefty. And the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Left-hander Bubich deals. That's fouled back. The outfield is straight away, but the left fielder Melendez plays a little more toward the left field line than you would for a left-hand hitter. Wells goes to left field a lot. Now here's the 1-2. He struck him out swinging, breaking the ball down. 1 away.
And that's the third time that Wells has struck out tonight. Swinging in the second, called third strike in the fourth.
Well, here's Stanton, who's had a really good night. He grounded to short, doubled off the base of the left center field wall to knock it a run, then singled hard to center and then stole a base, of all things. The lefty deals. That's up high, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 to Stanton, a bouncer. 1-1, 2-0. The game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. The double by Stanton scored a run. The sac fly by Soto scored a run. Those are the Yankees, 2. Now here's the 2-0. There's the strike. For Kansas City, they scored their 2 in the 5th. Single by Frazier with 2 out, a ribby double by Isbell, and an RBI triple by Massey. And that's where we are. 2-2 in the 8th. The 2-1 is low, 3-1. The Yankees have only 3 hits. Kansas City has only 4 hits. Well, here's the 3-1 to Giancarlo. Swung on, a high fly to left. Back goes Melendez on the track. He's at the wall, and she's gone. A Stantonian home run. He drove a high fly deep left into the Yankee bullpen to give the Yankees a 3-2 lead. Giancarlo, no si può scoparlo. And the Yankees now take the lead with 6 outs to go.
Well, the first Yankee home run is brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit Kia.com to discover a movement that inspires. 417 feet. Wow. What a night he has had. RBI double, a single, and now that tie-breaking home run.
Oh, the Yankees now have a 3-2 lead. Here's Chisholm. There's a strike. Breaking ball strike, 0-1. Chisholm 0 for 3 on the night.
Boy, that was way back in that bleacher section up there. What a shot. Goodness.
Pitch is high, 1-1. And the left-hander deals outside, 2-1. 1 out, no one on. And after the Stanton home run, the Yankees have a 3-2 lead.
Book your ride online in minutes with Lero's Transportation Group, driving people who drive business. Visit lerostg.com to learn more.
2-1, a high pop-up in the infield. Gurriel at first makes the catch with Massey alongside, and they're 2-away.
Just a little extra booing because he probably won't get up again. So that home run landed over the Yankees bullpen.
It was hit so high in the air, and Melendez kept going back, and he just ran out of room. He got some power, that Stanton. Here's Volpe. And there's a strike. Is someone warming in the Yankee bullpen?
Let me see here.
A right-hander.
Weaver was up before, and that is he. Luke Weaver.
The 0-1 is low, and the count 1-1. (1-1) to Volpe is low, 2-1. If you look ahead, the top of the order is up, so probably Weaver would come in.
Yep.
You want your best against their best. Massey, Witt, Pasquantino. Now here's the 2-1. And it's low outside, 3-1 to Volpe. On Stanton's home run. By some night, he doubled for a run off the base of the wall. He stole a base, and now he hit a home run to give the Yankees a lead. 3-1. There's a strike. 3-2. Volpe stands back in. Now here comes the payoff pitch from the left-hander. And it's way inside. So Volpe walks again. That's the second time he's walked.
Pitching coach going out now. Chuck, that's something that Kansas City, John, has done through this whole series. They walked 8 guys the first game, and they've got a bunch tonight. Volpe's walked twice. Cabrera's walked twice.
Oh, they've walked 7 men. So the meeting goes on the mound. The batter is Cabrera.
Next meeting at Wormy in Kansas City's bullpen is number 41, Daniel Lynch, the fourth.
Daniel Lynch, the lefty. There's the other lefty.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. They're all starters. These are all the kids that were going to be the mainstays of this rotation. Just sort of didn't work out. Not yet, anyway. They're still pretty young.
There's Cabrera. He's walked twice and flied out. Left-hander deals, and a bluff bunt. It takes a pitch high, 1-0. Yankees on the Stanton home run have a 3-2 lead with 2 men out here in the top of the 8th. Now, the pitch is outside 2-0.
Boy, he's got a terrific eye. For a guy who doesn't play a lot, he really has great discipline.
Now, here's the 2-0. Cut out on this. Susan, I think Cabrera is going to be a major leaguer. I hope with the Yankees, but he's going to be a major leaguer because he can play everywhere and is not a bad hitter.
No, he's not. He's going to, Aaron Boone even says it all the time, he's going to be a major leaguer for a long time.
Now, here's the 2-1. Outside 3-1. Volpe the runner at first. And another left-hand hitter up next. You notice that Cabrera is batting lefty against a left-hander, which he does every now and then. Here's the 3-1. Cut out on this, 3-2. Well, this gives Volpe a chance to run. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the payoff is low ball 4. Another Kansas City walk.
Well, Cabrera always says that the 2 different kinds of lefties. There's the kind that you think you can. He doesn't throw overly hard. When you see the ball better from the right side. So if the guy's throwing 100 miles an hour, he's going to turn around. But this is not a hard thrower, so he feels more comfortable with the left side.
Runners lead first and second with 2 out. And Verdugo grounds one to first. Gurriel will step on the bag to end the inning, Bud. Oh, the Yankees got the lead run on the home run by Giancarlo. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 left. Now at the end of 7.5 innings of play, 3-2 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
So what makes a Boys in Pinstripes the best in baseball? High expectations, hard work, and teamwork. Classical Charter Schools has the same values. They are 4 K to 8th grade schools located right here in the Bronx. And they just won the Education Championship, a 4th National Blue Ribbon Award. Only the top 1% of schools win this prestigious honor. Prepare your child for winning in high school, college, and life with a classical education. Celebrating 20 years in the Bronx with the highest performing charter network in New York State. Start your child's path towards success today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bronx is winning.
Are you searching for a warm and welcoming community for mom or dad? River Spring Living Senior Housing may just be the option you're looking for. Set on a 32-acre campus right along the Hudson River with breathtaking views of the New York City skyline, there are plenty of chances to engage in activities, wellness programs, and so much more. Explore which community is best for your loved one. From independent living to assisted living and memory care, specialized teams are dedicated to making everyone feel right at home. Visit riverspringliving.org and schedule a tour today.
Planning your next trip? Pack the ultimate traveling companion, a travel insurance plan from Travel Guard. Lost luggage to unexpected detours? Travel Guard has your back. 24/7 support means you're not on your own for those unexpected travel disruptions. Head over to travelguard.com, customize your plan, and hit the road with more confidence. Travel safe, travel smart. Travel Guard. Visit travelguard.com for more information.
This is a brief description of the coverages available. Limitations and exclusions will apply.
In 2024, you get more at Ramsey Mazda. More selection, more savings, like a new 2024 Mazda CX-5 beginning at just $29,276. Ramsey Mazda is the proud recipient of the 2023 President's Club Award and the 2024 Cars.com Consumer Satisfaction Award. Visit RamseyMazda.com. Get more in a new Mazda from Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda.
Don't forget to check out Flag and Anthem for everything your closet needs this fall, including my new favorite, the super comfortable Walton Performance Quarter Zip, packed with tons of built-in stretch and moisture-wicking tech. Flag and Anthem has it all. Get 25% off your order with code FAN24. Flag and Anthem, real clothes for real life.
Well, Tommy Kahnle, who had a 1-2-3 last inning, stays on the hill. Weaver is warming. So we'll see how Booney plays it. The Yankees have a 3-2 lead. This is a big inning because this is the top of the Royals batting order with Massey, Witt, and Pasquantino. And if anyone gets on, Salvi Perez. Now here's Kahnle to the left-hand hitter. And the pitch is a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Interestingly enough, when I got here this afternoon, John, about 20 after 2, I walked up here, and taking extra batting was Giancarlo Stanton.
There's the 0-1. A high pop foul down the left field line, and it will land on the field, actually, and bounce against the netting. Anyway, it's an 0-2 count. Anyway, it worked out.
Yeah, I guess it did. Well, maybe sometimes you just find something, or sometimes you want to try something, or just need extra reps. He knew what he'd done before in this series.
Boy, he's had a biggie tonight, and this is a biggie tonight. Not that the Yankees win the series, but when you take a 2-1 lead, they know if they don't win tomorrow night, they will play at Yankee Stadium on Saturday. Now, Massey had stepped out for a moment, now back in. That'll be an 0-2 to the left-hand hitter. And Kahnle deals. Grounded foul at home plate. Now the count remains 0-2. After the game, stay tuned for the post-game show with Justin Shackle. Presented by Verizon, the network New York City relies on. Of course, should the Yankees win, the first thing we'll have after the game is Susan Starr. Be an 0-2 to Massey. And he cuts and misses at the change. And that change was down, down, down. So there's one away. Fifth strikeout by Yankee pitching, and here is Booney to the mound. So he wanted Kahnle to pitch to the lefty. Changeups for a right-hander can work against lefties. I guess that's the reason.
And that'll be it for Kahnle. And in comes Weaver for trying another save. And we'll be back after this. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Find out what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of select new 2024 Sportage and 2024 Sorento models. Kia, movement that inspires.
Warranties include 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year, 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Financing for 24 to 48 months from Kia Finance KF. Subject to credit approval by KF to well-qualified buyers for purchase of a new 2024 Sportage or 2024 Sorento. Excludes hybrid PHEV. $20.83 per month for 1,000 financed at 48 months. No down payment required. Subject to vehicle availability and dealer participation. Must take delivery by 10/31/24. Limited inventory available. Kia retailer for available stock.
Are you searching for a warm and welcoming community for mom or dad? River Spring Living Senior Housing may just be the option you're looking for. Set on a 32-acre campus right along the Hudson River with breathtaking views of the New York City skyline, there are plenty of chances to engage in activities, wellness programs, and so much more. Explore which community is best for your loved one. From independent living to assisted living and memory care, specialized teams are dedicated to making everyone feel right at home. Visit riverspringliving.org and schedule a tour today.
Well, the new pitcher is Luke Weaver, so coming on for potentially a 5-out save. And first person he'll face is Bobby Witt.
Clark Schmidt started for the Yankees. He went 4 2/3. Holmes an inning and a third. Canely an inning and a third. And here's Weaver. Let's face it, they've given up 2 runs on 4 hits. So they pitched very well. So the Yankees got the game to their closer. Now let's see if they can close the deal. Weaver, tall, slim right-hander. And as Susan said, the first batter he faces is Bobby Witt Jr. Now Weaver is set to go. And the pitch, there's a strike. Fastball outside corner. You know what? He throws a little harder than people think. That was 97.
Yep. As he's become more and more comfortable with a bullpen role, he really has gotten the velocity up.
Now here's the 0-1. Missed outside 1-1. Yankees with the 3-2 lead as we play it in the bottom of the 8th inning. With 1 out and no one on. The 1-1 low. That was Weaver's change in the count 2-1. Now the right-hander's 2-1. A ground ball, base hit left field. Grounded into the shortstop hole. You know about the way they move players around?
Yeah.
Why wasn't Volpe over further toward the hole? That was a ground ball in the hole. That's what a right-hand hitter does.
And Witt was looking at that, really good at it. Big hit for him.
Now remember, Witt steals bases. I think he stole 32 at 33 this year. And Kansas City a run down. So keep an eye on Witt. Throw over to first.
Ooh.
He's back.
His first hit of the series. Amazing.
Here's Vinny Pascantino. And Weaver deals. Swung on and line to center field. Diving catch, Volpe. Oh, what a play. It was not hit hard, but he had a chance to run from the shortstop side of second to the first base side in the outfield and make a diving catch.
And also, I was watching Bobby Witt. That was a really smart play. He did not go. He was a few steps off. He saw that and just wait and see if he gets it. He was maybe halfway, not really, but he got back. He got back really easily because he was waiting.
Here's Salvador Perez with 2 outs in the 8th inning. At first, you thought it was a base hit, but Volpe ran it down.
But if Witt's going, it's a double play.
Pitch is high to Perez, 1-0. Yankees with a 3-2 lead, bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. The tying runs at first base, Bobby Witt. Now Weaver holds the set, slightly above the belt. And the pitch, caught on a miss. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Caught on a miss. Fastball up. That was 95. I looked at the board. If you get the ball up like that, that's a tough pitch to hit. So the count 1-2. Imagine how Weaver feels, Susan.
Oh, it's
become a star.
Yes, he has.
Become a star. 1-2 on Salvi Perez. Witt leads off first. Weaver now deals a high pop foul off first. Cabrera toward the stands, and he does not have room. He ran out. So the count remains 1-2. Now Perez digs back in. Witt, a very short lead off first. And here's the 1-2. Pitch is high, fastball. And the count 2-2. Witt leads off first. That'll be a 2-2. Hit up the middle. There's a base hit center field. Witt will go to third easily as Judge throws back in. So Salvi grounds the ball up the middle for a base hit, and they're at first and third.
And his timing seemed a little off with the Weaver. He didn't try and do too much. It hit right back up the middle.
Well, here's Yuli Gurriel.
And here's Matt Blake as the infield is coming over to talk to Weaver. Yuli Gurriel been in these situations before.
Yeah, Gurriel is tough because he's kind of a bat on the ball hitter. And so if he would line a single to right field, we kind of expected. The tying runs at third, that's Bobby Witt. The lead run is at first, that's Salvador Perez. And here comes the right-hand hitter, Gurriel, who has doubled in 3 trips.
Every one of these games, he's been something.
Now we're set to go. The tying run, Bobby Witt Jr. leads off third. The lead run, Perez leads off first. Here's the right-hand hitting Gurriel. And Weaver deals, swung on, and foul third base side out of play. Rhinos lead first and third with 2 out. Now here's the 0-1 to Gurriel. Swung on, hit high in the air to center, playable. Judge is there mid-center. He makes the catch. And the Yankees hang on to their 3-2 lead. In the inning, no runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. And now the end of 8 innings of play. 3-2 Yanks. On WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on Sirius XM. We're back on the track Sunday,
1 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Bank of America Roval 400 from Charlotte Motor Speedway. On Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app. Get closer to everything that moves you wherever you are with the Sirius XM app.
Let's make some smoke and drink some beer. Yeah!
The NFL Sunday Drive is your home for the 2024 regular season.
Caught for the touchdown!
This is Steve Torrey. Join me and Bill Leckus every Sunday at noon Eastern as we take you live to every game, every touchdown, and every key moment.
Bucks take the lead with 9 seconds left.
Plus, reporters from every game, fantasy updates, and guests live from the locker room.
49ers tight end George Kittle.
Catch the NFL Sunday Drive every Sunday at noon Eastern on NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
You love listening to baseball. You love talking about baseball, and so do we. That's why SiriusXM has the only channel on the radio dedicated to baseball 24/7. It's MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM Channel 89. News, opinions, passionate baseball talk from former players and GMs, plus interviews with players, managers, and executives, original specials, and much, much, much more. All baseball, every day, on your radio. If you can hear me right now, you've got MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM Channel 89, and on the SiriusXM app. You love listening to baseball. You love talking about baseball. You love yelling at your buddies about baseball because they love baseball, and so do we. That's why SiriusXM has the only channel on the radio dedicated to baseball 24/7. It's MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM Channel 89. News, opinions, passionate baseball talk from former players and GMs, plus interviews with players, managers, and executives, and much, much, much more. If you can hear me right now, you've got MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM Channel 89, and on the SiriusXM app.
Fantasy football players, from start-sit decisions to waiver wire advice. Win your fantasy football league with Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the SiriusXM app.
In season or out of season, the number one place for college sports is SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
Well, the Royals go back to their bullpen, and the right-hander Michael Lorenzen is in, and he'll face the top of the order here in the top of the ninth.
Now here's Gleyber Torres, the leadoff hitter, to lead off. We're in the top of the ninth. Yanks have a 3-2 lead. And Lorenzen deals breaking ball strike. The 0-1 high. Gleyber 0 for 3 with a walk tonight. Here's the 1-1 inside fastball. It goes hard, Lorenzen. Now the count 2-1 with Soto and Judge on deck. And Yankees obviously would love the old insurance run. And there's the 2-1. A check swing ground ball up the first baseline. Lorenzen tags Torres on the way by. And 1 away. Soto has flied out. He flied out to the center field wall in his first time. Since then, he's walked, hit a sac fly, and walked. Soto digs in against the right-hander Lorenzen. And his pitch is grounded to second. Michael Massey throws out Soto. Oh, he dropped the ball. Gurriel dropped the throw. The easiest play you can imagine came out of his mitt. So on the error by the first baseman, E3, Soto's at first. We take 10 seconds for station ID on WFAN Yankees Radio.
You're listening to the American League Division Series on SiriusXM. Join us after the game on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89.
Aaron Judge takes a pitch outside, 1-0. Boy, what a break, huh? I don't know what will happen, but that's about the easiest play in the world. Just, that happens.
And obviously an error on Gurriel.
1-0 is low. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 to Judge. And he grounds it foul. Now the count 2-1. Judge is 0 for 4. Hit the ball hard, really hard once. Witt robbed him with a hit on a line drive. It'll be a 2-1. And the pitch inside, 3-1. Kansas City has already walked 8 Yankees.
That's what they did in the first game.
1 an inning. Here's the 3-1 to Judge. Cuts and misses 3-2.
And it's such a difference. I mean, a lot of the announcers that we're talking to after game 1 said if they don't walk, it's a totally different game. If they don't walk those guys in the first game, they probably win that game.
Probably right. Now here comes the payoff. Let's see if Soto goes. Lorenzen throws over to find out. Nothing going on. Now here comes the payoff to Judge, and it's way outside through a breaking ball. Soto was not running, but now the Yankees have first and second with 1 man out. So this is the 9th inning, and there have been 9 walks. That's an awful lot of walks.
That's a killer.
Here's Austin Wells, a left-hand hitter. With runners at first and second, 1 out. And a line drive foul down the right field line. Soto off second. Judge off first. With 1 out here in the 9th. And the pitch low. So unless there's a double play, the next batter up is Stanton.
No, him, I don't blame them if they walk him to his night tonight. Double, single, home run.
Stolen base.
Stolen base.
1-1. Swung on, a fly ball to center. Isbell is right there. And they're a 2-way, and here is Giancarlo. Giancarlo 3 for 4, and the big one, the go-ahead home run. Now the right-hander, Lorenzen, will deal, and a bouncer, 1-0. Runners lead first and second with 2 out. And there's the 1-0. There's a strike. I'll tell you what Stanton did. He was really angry. He turned around, put his hands on the bat like he was going to take it and break it over his knee. He didn't. Now here's the 1-1. Swung on, a high fly. Off first foul. Gurriel near the stands makes the catch. And that will end the inning as Stanton pops out foul. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Now at the end of 8.5 innings of play, the Yankees 3, the Royals 2. The Yankees are 3 outs away from taking a 2-1 lead in the best-of-5 series. They lead 3-2 at the end of 8.5 on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
There's nothing quite like the Honda Civic Hybrid, Accord Hybrid, and CR-V Hybrid when it comes to exhilarating efficiency. With hybrid technology and thrilling capability, these vehicles deliver an electrifying performance on every drive. But what truly makes these hybrids special is the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. Redefine your driving experience with Honda, KBB.com's best value brand of 2024.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
Based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelly Blue Book, visit kbb.com for more information.
Whatever your cancer journey, there's one place in New Jersey where our discoveries become your care. You have access to advanced clinical trials thanks to our renowned scientists and multidisciplinary care teams at New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. the one world-class cancer program that's close to home. RWJ Barnabas Health and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together. Visit rwjbh.org/beatcancer.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop, a proud partner of the Yankees, is a ready-to-drink premium seltzer that comes in 4 gin-based all-natural flavors: citrus, melon, passion fruit, and apricot. Only 3 grams of sugar and 130 calories. Make these playoffs memorable with Gin and Juice, and cheers to a victory.
Hey, New York fans. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in New York City's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a New York City area Verizon store.
Well, here we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. The Yankees have a chance to take a 2-1 lead in the best-of-5 series and have their number 1 pitcher going tomorrow. First, they have to get through the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's a left-hand hitter, MJ Melendez, to lead it off. And Weaver deals caught on a missed on a high fastball. Justin Shackle is by my side. Pretty good game, huh?
Oh, what a game, guys. Oh, my goodness. Giancarlo Stanton coming up yet again in October.
All right, here's the 0-1. Swung on a high fly to left, playable. Verdugo in to make the catch, 1 away. Susan, where are you?
I'm down in the camera well. And this also puts Luke Weaver in a whole other dimension here. What he's done it's remarkable when you think about where he's come from in the beginning of the season.
You think he's changed his career a little bit?
Yeah, you think so?
Here is Michael Garcia. He's a right-hand hitter.
Took him 10 years.
The Yankees are the 3-2 lead, bottom of the 9th, 1 out, no one on. Pitch, there's a strike at the knees. Aaron Judge, the center fielder, plays Garcia well over in right center. He may be 10 steps over. So obviously a right center field type hitter. And Weaver will deal 0-1. And the pitch high, 1-1.
You know what? There's one thing about Weaver that all good relievers have. He's got no fear.
He has to have it.
It has to have it, and he really does.
1-1. Coming to the righty hitting Garcia. And the pitch just missed. So the count 2-1. 1 out, no one on. We're in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees have a 3-2 lead on the Stanton home run. And Weaver's 2-1. Swung on, popped him up. Right around first, foul territory. Cabrera makes the catch. And they're 2 away. And Justin, the Yankees are 1 out away.
Luke Weaver is just ascending into lockdown territory here. And this bullpen has been magnificent.
It has indeed. All the pitching. The Yankees have used Schmidt.
Hey, Justin, did you just say he was ascending?
Yes. This bullpen is still not allowed an earned run here in this postseason. They've been terrific.
You know what Weaver would say if you use the word ascending?
Now, here comes Matt Blake. The hitter is Tommy Pham. He's going to hit for Frazier. He has a lot more home run power. So Blake goes to the mound. The Yankees have used Schmidt, Holmes, Canely, Weaver, and they have held Kansas City to 2 little home runs. The Weaver Save Opportunity is brought to you by Workman Circle Multi-Care Center. Now 2 outs, no one on. Here's Tommy Pham.
Probably seeing how they wanted to go over what he wanted to do with Tommy Pham, who can be a great clutch hitter.
Yankees with a 3-2 lead. They're 1 out away from taking a 2-1 lead. Pham, a right-hand hitter. And Weaver will deal. A ground ball to short. Volpe fields, throws to first, in time. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. And in doing so, they take a 3-2 lead in the best-of-5 series. The 4th game tomorrow night here. And if they need a 5th game, it'll be back in New York on Saturday. Casamigos Tequila toasts today's Yankees victory. The family of Casamigos Tequilas, Añejo, Blanco, Cristalino, Reposado, Mezcal, and the new Casamigos Jalapeno. Casamigos Tequila. Brought to you by those who drink it. Please celebrate responsibly. Oh, the Yankees win a thriller-diller tonight, 3-2 over Kansas City on the home run by Giancarlo in the 8th inning. A long home run to deep left. So we'll await Susan to get her star. And she has him. So Susan's star of the game will begin momentarily. Let's go down on the field. Here is Susan Waldman.
Okay, John, my star of the game is Oswaldo Cabrera. And here's, first of all, we want to know why you're batting lefty against Vubic.
That's a good question, Susan, and thank you for the opportunity. I really love when you take me over the field, and this time I really enjoyed this. And look, we are working my lefty, we are working my righty too, but sometimes I feel comfortable with some lefty pitcher, and I think that was a good match to go lefty.
Okay, when you look at the 3 walks you did, what kind of discipline does that take, particularly at this time of the year? You walked 3 times.
Yeah, I've been working on just, like I say in the past, just don't try to be a hero, just try to help the team, and I throw all my mind behind me, and for that reason, I'm just trying to take just good at bats.
Okay, now I want you to take a look over there at Giancarlo Stanton. After everything that he has gone through to have this kind of night, I got here at 2 o'clock or 2:15. He was out in the field by himself taking BP.
So I came this afternoon early. I all the time try to come and be the first guys in the cage working. And when I came there, he was already in the cage, and he was getting ready to get out of the field. And it's Giancarlo. He got a lot of things. He been doing a lot of things in the past, but he is still showing that he is one of the greatest hitters in the world.
What about Clark Schmidt today? How good was he?
So good. We know our guy. We know the things that he can do. So for that reason, it's no surprise for us, but we are happy that guy came like he is all the time.
Okay, one more, right?
Oh, yeah. We have to take focus.
Okay, congratulations, Oswaldo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, John, we'll throw it back upstairs to you.
I love that. We have to stay focused and win one more. Oh, it's a terrific ball game. That's real baseball. That was a baseball game. Won on a home run by Giancarlo. Yankees win at 3-2. We'll get back to the totals at all in just a moment on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Batter up. Baseball season is in full swing, and the Jeep brand is back with the hottest roster yet. Offering innovative technology and luxury, the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe and Wrangler 4xe are primed and ready to be the season's heaviest hitters. The Grand Cherokee has a track record for success, while the Wrangler 4xe is sure to get the crowd on their feet. It's America's best-selling plug-in hybrid. With 3 different driving modes, it's the same legendary capability you love, electrified. And now, get 0% financing for 72 months on 2024 Jeep 4xe models. Visit Jeep.com to find your local Jeep brand dealer and hurry in today for 0% financing for 72 months on 2024 Jeep 4xe models. Based on 2022 CY Q4 sales, GD Power retail sales data. Not compatible with any other offer. 0% APR financing for 72 months equals $13.89 per month per 1,000 finance for well-qualified buyers through Stellantis Financial, regardless of down payment. Not all buyers will qualify. Contact dealer for details. Take delivery from dealer stock by 1031. Jeep is a registered trademark.
New Jersey might be small, but there's a lot of wow packed into this little state. We got your down at the beach wows, your top of the mountain wows, your show-stopping wows, your cork-popping wows. New Jersey, it's one wow after another after another. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $200 in bonus bets when they bet $5. And even better, bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, and player props.
There you have it. Bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bet. And see why. It's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. Terms and conditions apply.
So, there's this guy, Paul Rivera, grew up in the Bronx, made some mistakes, but eventually becomes one of those hard-working citizens who keep our city going. But he gets pulmonary fibrosis, and his only hope is a lung transplant. When one hospital, Montefiore, Einstein, get him a new lung, and they give him a new life. Right. Everyone in his neighborhood is like,
they give that guy a new lung or a new motor.
The story, Mr. Giamatti. Well, you ought to know, Mr. Rivera, you lived it.
Everyone loves a comeback. Montefiore Einstein, national leader in transplant.
Back at Royal Stadium, site of the Yankees' really exciting 3-2 victory tonight here in the ballpark, and the Yankees now have a 2-1 lead in the best of 5 in the series. So if the Yankees win tomorrow, they win it. If they don't, then the 5th and final would be at the stadium on Saturday. The Judge family of interstate batteries has 99 reasons why interstate batteries are the best. Reason number 1, Interstate is your battery for all of your auto, marine, and household needs. The game attendance brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut. More than just coconut water. The paid attendance today was 40,312, a complete sellout. The game took 3 hours and 6 minutes. The length of the game brought to you by CertaPro Painters, the painting professionals. So here are the totals. For the Yanks, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 11. In Kansas City, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6. Tommy Kahnle is the winner. And Luke Weaver gets the save. His second, by the way, of the series. They've only won 2 games. And Chris Bubich takes the loss. So the Yankees are 2-1. KC is 1-2. The game took 3 hours and 6 minutes and drew 40,312. And once again, the final score, the Yankees 3 and Kansas City 2. New York Yankees baseball is a production of WFAN in conjunction with the New York Yankees. Studio operations by Connor Green. Producer engineer in the booth, Matt Shortus. Executive producer, Dove Kramer. Coordinating producer, Jonathan Delfino. And production assistance by Rick Roush. Now please stay tuned for the Verizon post-game show with Justin Shacko. That's next. And for Susan Waldman, this is John Sterling saying so long from Royal Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. The Yankees win it 3-2. Have a good night. The WFAN New York Yankees Radio Network.
Yankees baseball was presented by Jeep, offering innovative technology and luxury inside and out. The Jeep 4xE lineup is primed and ready to be this season's heaviest hitters. And also brought to you by Morningside Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. Black Bear Meats and Cheeses, available exclusively at your local ShopRite. LifeVac, the original choking rescue suction device that saves lives. Your local tri-state area Audi dealer. Vessi, 100% waterproof shoes. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together. The New York Lottery. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Spectrum, a connection built for everywhere. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum. Workman's Circle Multi-Care Center. ThriveWell Infusion, the official IV partner of Yankees Radio. By DKNY, synonymous with New York since 1989. And by Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Yankees postgame is next on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Go inside the mind of the ultimate country boy.
Hey y'all, it's Luke Bryan. I'm bringing you Country Boy Radio, my very own channel, celebrating my new album, Mind of a Country Boy. A little more country on. Guys and girls, you're going to hear all the tracks from my new album, my stories from making the record, and some of my friends are coming up.
Luke Bryan's Country Boy Radio.
Love you, miss you, mean it.
For a limited time, starting Friday on Channel 79 and the SiriusXM app.
The new basketball season is around the corner, and SiriusXM NBA Radio is getting you ready by talking to the biggest stars in the game.
Joined now by Giannis Antetokounmpo. I want to be able to have a shot at winning it all.
Every weeknight until the season starts. Hear a different team's preview show.
We've got Kevin Durant sitting down with us.
Championship is always the goal.
NBA Radio season preview shows. Only on NBA Radio, Channel 86. And for any interviews or previews you missed, hear them on the SiriusXM app.
Every night after the final out, the Round Trip Roundup brings you the scores, highlights, and analysis from every game across Major League Baseball, all in less than 30 minutes.
Swung on and missed, strike three and a no-hitter.
It's the perfect way to get caught up on all the night's biggest home runs and best performances.
And a high drive, deep right center.
It's the Round Trip Roundup on MLB Network Radio every night on SiriusXM Channel 89 and every morning on the SiriusXM app.
For the latest updates on Helene, tune to alerts from the Weather Channel. What to expect and who may be impacted.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Jim Cantori. When severe weather is impacting any part of the country, alerts from the Weather Channel for live simulcast of the Weather Channel for the latest information to keep you safe and informed.
Tune to alerts from the Weather Channel for the latest information on Helene.
Whenever active weather is breaking, alerts from the Weather Channel on the SiriusXM app. Just search weather.
The most important person in sports is you, the fan.
Let me tell you something. I'm a real fan.
And your place for sports talk is Mad Dog Sports Radio, where your voice is heard all day long.
I couldn't wait to get into the truck, turn on 82.
Sharing the thrill of victory.
The joy, the jubilation. I can't stop smiling.
And the agony of defeat.
When is this franchise going to realize people really care about this?
Passionate sports fans call 888-MAD-DOG-6.
You gotta love sports.
Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82, or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
24/7, 365 coverage of all things NASCAR. All things NASCAR happens exclusively on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio, Channel 90.
After the game, join us on MLB Network Radio. We're talking baseball with you all season long on SiriusXM Channel 89 and the SiriusXM app.
It's the Verizon Yankees postgame show. Save big when you switch to the network New York City relies on. Head to your local Verizon store and check out the latest deals. Also brought to you by Provident Bank. Commitment you can count on. Elec 825. Building our future. Classical Charter Schools. The Ray Katina family of dealerships. Visit them at raykatina.com. Orlin & Cohen Orthopedic Group. We've got specialists for that. Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa with over 80 locations. 877 Cars for Kids. That's cars with a K. To donate your car today. CertaPro Painters, the painting professionals. By Laborers Local 731. Feel the power. And by Symbiotica, superior supplements, premium absorption.
In an incredibly suspenseful October showdown, Game 3 of the ALDS goes to the New York Yankees. They hold on to beat the Royals 3-2 and take a 2-1 series lead here at Kauffman Stadium. And we welcome you back to Kansas City. It's the Verizon Yankees postgame show. I'm Justin Shackle. Yankees have a 2-1 series lead here in the American League Division Series. They can go and pick up the series win tomorrow with their ace Garrett Cole on the mound. But we will break down this game, which was super exciting here in Kansas City. We're going to get downstairs for Clubhouse Reaction with Susan Wallman. We'll hear from the players. We'll hear from Aaron Boone as well. We'll take you through the highlights. But some thoughts here as we kick off the Verizon Yankees postgame show. This bullpen had so many question marks hanging over its head from the outset of spring training, never mind opening day. But as the regular season winded down, a lot of people felt that it had rounded into its best version between health and effectiveness and finding the right pieces. And now you are seeing it rise up to another level in this series against a Royals team that, look, doesn't strike out that much. They put the ball in play. Tonight, 4 1/3 scoreless innings for the Yankees bullpen. Just 2 hits allowed. Clay Holmes stopped Kansas City's momentum first. He followed Clark Schmidt's exit. Clay Holmes is picking up big outs in the postseason. Tommy Kahnle recorded 4 straight outs. And then there's Luke Weaver. I mean, he pitched himself in and out of trouble to record the final 5 outs here, and he had to do it going through the heart of this Royals lineup to get it done, and he did it. And the Yankees win this one 3-2. Thanks to their bullpen, and also thanks to Giancarlo Stanton. He has contributed a lot in his Yankees postseason career, but given the lack of production at the top of this Yankee lineup, it feels like this might have been Stanton's biggest game yet in October. Game 3, a swing game. You always heard Joe Torre say that. A 3-hit game here for a Yankee that entered the night with a career .915 OPS in the postseason. Stanton knocked in the team's first run with a double off Seth Lugo. He hit a go-ahead homer in the 8th. 3-hit night for Stanton. And a stolen base to boot. Why not, right? The Yankees walked 8 times in this game. Check that. 9 times in this game. They largely did not take advantage. They left 11 runners on base. They went 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position, but Stanton did his part. You were looking for a star to step up on offense. Look to Giancarlo Stanton here tonight. Yankees win it 3-2 behind Stanton's bat and the arms in the bullpen. They have a 2-1 series lead as we've wrapped up Game 3 here in Kansas City. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more. This is the Verizon Yankees postgame show on WFAN Yankees Radio.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America. Fighting for you. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Laborers Local 731 has been responsible for some of the biggest and most celebrated infrastructure projects in New York City, like the rebuild of the World Trade Center and the new LaGuardia Airport. Local 731 provides qualified and competent laborers to fill the demand that the construction industry not only requires but deserves. Its members and leadership have fought hard for wages and benefits that open the path to the middle class that every hardworking American deserves. Laborers Local 731. Feel the power.
Attention baseball fans, Millennium Honda and the new Babylon Honda are teaming up to bring residents of Nassau and Suffolk counties some of the best new and pre-owned deals. You score more choices, more savings at Millennium Honda in Nassau and Babylon Honda in Suffolk.
Diving for that grounder got you grounded? Oof. We've got specialists for that. Coaching Little League leave you in big league pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has a specialized expertise, extensive training from the nation's best programs, and years of experience so you can feel better, faster. Long Island's premier orthopedic group with Orland & Cohen is now in Kew Gardens, too. Visit OrlandCohen.com.
Yankees fans, Jack Pocket is giving new customers their first lottery ticket for free to celebrate October baseball. Simply download the Jack Pocket app and use code NYY. That's code NYY on Jack Pocket. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. 18 or older to play the lottery. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Enter promo code at checkout for $2 non-withdrawable credit. Terms, jackpocket.com/TOS/free ticket promo.
Hey, New York fans.
Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in New York City's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a New York City area Verizon store.
Be part of it isn't just a catchphrase. 2025 season tickets are on sale now, and this is your chance to join the tradition and legacy of the New York Yankees. Purchase a plan and enjoy the best seat locations, significant savings, and flexible payment options. Plans start at just 9 games. Log on to Yankees.com, call 212-YANKEES, or email seasontickets@Yankees.com. For 2025 Yankees season tickets, email seasontickets@Yankees.com today.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, the crowd, which was energized and excited with their first home playoff game in 9 years, they were on their feet for much of the night, but they leave disappointed. Well, the overwhelming majority do, because there were a lot of Yankee fans in attendance as well. And we heard "Let's Go Yankee" chants after that final out was recorded. The final out in a 3-2 Yankees win here in Game 3 as they take a 2-1 series lead here in the ALDS. We welcome you back to the Verizon Yankees postgame show. We're going to get thoughts from Aaron Boone. We're also going to get a clubhouse report from Susan Waldman. Right now, it's the highlights as we take you through what happened here in an exciting and exhilarating Game 3. First pitch of tonight's game came at 7:08 Eastern Time here at Kauffman Stadium. Pitching matchup, right-hander Clark Schmidt making his first ever postseason start against Royals righty Seth Lugo. And the book on him, well, it's a complicated one because Lugo features 9 pitches. One of the toughest pitchers to hit in the majors. Seth Lugo started the game with a loud and excited crowd here at Kauffman behind him. He induced a ground ball out to Gleyber Torres on the first pitch of the game. Juan Soto flew out to the wall in center field. And then Aaron Judge, he lined a pitch to short at 114 miles an hour off the bat. But Bobby Witt Jr. made the catch to retire the side. Clark Schmidt at a strong bottom of the first. He retired the side in order. And one of the best pitches for Schmidt this year has been his knuckle curve. In the regular season, opponents slugged under 200 against Schmidt's knuckle curve. But in the second, after he struck out Salvador Perez, Schmidt served up a knuckle curve to Yuli Gurriel. He hit it off the wall down the left field line for a double. So what did Schmidt do after that? I thought this was a big sign with the 28-year-old right-hander. He used the knuckle curve to strike out MJ Melendez and get a ground out against Michael Garcia to retire the side. He went back to that pitch, showing aggression and confidence in the pitch that he got burned on with the devil. And it was a pitcher's duel through 3 innings. Royals hit into an inning-ending double play to finish the third, and it led to the Yankees offense getting to Lugo to start the fourth. Soto led off with a walk. Judge put a drive into a long fly out to left. Lugo struck out Wells looking. So, with 2 outs and a runner on, it was a chance for another star hitter to make a difference, and that star was Giancarlo Stanton.
1-0, swung on and hit in the air to left center deep. It's going to land on the track, right at the base of the wall. Rounding third, Soto. He's coming home. The throw is offline. He scores. It is an RBI double by Stanton.
Yanks led 1-0 as he drilled that pitch to the base of the wall as Stanton drives in the run. Schmidt retired the side in the bottom of the fourth, highlighted by a strikeout against Bobby Witt. 1-0 Yankees going to the fifth inning. And this is where the Yankees had Lugo on the ropes. Lugo allowed a hard leadoff single to Anthony Volpe. He walked Cabrera for the second time, and the runners advanced on a sacrifice bunt by Alex Verdugo. Lugo then walked Torres to load the bases, and he was missing the plate badly. Matt Quacharo had the lefty Angel Zerpa warming up in the bullpen, but he stuck with Lugo to face Juan Soto with the bags full and 1 out. It was a massive chance for Soto, and he worked the count to 3-1.
It'll be a 3-1 to Soto. Swung on a high fly to deep right center. Gets a run in. Back is Isbell to make the catch. So scoring is Volpe. Going to third is Cabrera. It's a sac fly and an RBI for Soto. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
Soto produces, but in those moments, felt right there you were left wanting more because that was a cutter out of the zone. So Soto swung that ball 4. Still a run scored to make it 2-0. But now, with 2 outs, Lugo faced Judge, who flew out to center to end the threat. Judge was 0 for 3 at that point, so the Yanks get a run, but fail to deliver a KO to Lugo when he was on wobbly legs. And it didn't take long for that to come back and bite the Yankees. After Schmidt retired Melendez and Garcia in the bottom of the fifth, Frazier hit an infield single to short, bringing up Kyle Isbell, who worked the count full against Schmidt.
And the 3-2 is hit deep down the left field line, headed toward the corner. It is a fair ball. Coming home to score is Frazier. Isbell goes to second with a double. It is a ribby double by Kyle Isbell, and the Yankee lead is cut to 2-1.
Isbell put a half swing on an outside cutter to bring in the Royals' first run. The next hitter was the leadoff batter, Michael Massey.
Here's a 2-2. Swung on and ripped to right field. Soto can't make the catch. It rolls past him all the way to the wall. The tying run scores, and going to third is Massey with a triple.
Just like that, the lead was gone, and so was Schmidt. He was pulled, didn't face Witt for a third time. Clay Holmes came in. He watched Witt to put runners at the corners with 2 outs for Vinny Pasquantino, who flew out to center to end the inning. So we were tied at 2 after 5. Lugo was done after 5 innings. He allowed 2 runs, and he had 4 walks. That was uncharacteristic. Then facing lefty Angel Zerpa and righty John Schreiber in the 6th, the Yankees stranded 2 runners, including Stanton, who stole second base. Stanton was left in scoring position over at second. Clay Holmes retired the side in order in the bottom half of the 6th, still tied at 2 as we went to the 7th. And with 2 outs in the top of the 7th, lefty Sam Long walked Soto. The Royals brought in right-hander Brady Singer to face Judge. Now, the captain was 5 for 12 lifetime off Singer. It felt like a prime spot for Judge to break out, but the bat was taken out of Judge's hands.
Now the right-hander Singer will deal the payoff pitch. Soto runs, pitch is outside ball 4. He called a strike. First base umpire Mark Carlson, the crew chief, called the strike on that half swing, and the inning is over.
And when I say the bat was taken out of his hands, I don't like throwing the phrase around, but it was true. Multiple replays showed that Judge held up, just not in the eyes of Mark Carlson at first base. So another chance wasted. Tommy Kahnle came on. He retired the bottom third of the Royal lineup in order. Then in the bottom of the 8th, the third lefty out of the bullpen, Chris Bubich, struck out Austin Wells. And now it was Stanton's turn yet again. The most productive hitter thus far in Game 3 for the Yankees stepped in for tonight's electrifying drive of the game.
Here's the 3-1 to Giancarlo. Swung on a high fly to left. Back goes Melendez on the track. He's at the wall, and she's gone. A Stantonian home run. He drove a high fly deep left into the Yankee bullpen to give the Yankees a 3-2 lead. Giancarlo, no si può scoparlo. And the Yankees now take the lead with 6 outs to go.
The electrifying drive of the game was brought to you by Audi. Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local tri-state Audi dealer today. It was also the Wendy's Yankees turning point of the game. Wendy's, the official hamburger of the New York Yankees. Tune into our flagship station, WFAN, tomorrow between 10 and 11 a.m. to correctly identify the Wendy's turning point of the game. You'll have a chance to win 4 Yankees tickets courtesy of Wendy's, the official hamburger of the New York Yankees. Stanton's 12th career postseason homer gives him 3 hits in Game 3. It gives the Yankees a 3-2 lead. This meant the Yankees needed 6 outs with a 1-run lead. Bottom of the 8th, Kahnle faced the top of the lineup. He struck out Massey. Luke Weaver was summoned to face Witt. He surrendered a single past the left side of the infield. That was Witt's first hit in the series. Now the tying run was on with speed. Next up was Pasquantino.
And Weaver deals, swung on and line to center field. Diving catch, Volpe. Oh, what a play. It was not hit hard, but he had a chance to run from the shortstop side of second to the first base side in the outfield and make a diving catch.
The range from Volpe producing the defensive play of the game, brought to you by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Perez was up next, and Salvador Perez singled to put runners at first and third, but Weaver got out of the inning by getting Gurriel to fly out and strand 2. Top of the 9th, Yankees up 3-2. Soto reached on an error with 1 out. Judge walked. but Michael Lorenzen got Wells to fly out to center. He got Stanton to pop out in foul territory. So that meant it was up to Luke Weaver to protect a one-run lead with 3 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Again, Luke Weaver has only been a closer for about a month in his major league career. And Weaver, once again, up to the challenge.
All right, here's the 0-1. Swung on a high fly to left, playable. Verdugo in to make the catch, 1 away. And Weaver's 2-1. Swung on, popped him up. Right around first, foul territory. Cabrera makes the catch. And they're 2 away. And Weaver will deal. A ground ball to short. Volpe fields, throws to first, in time. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. And in doing so, they take a 3-2 lead in the best-of-5 series.
And will now play for the series win tomorrow with Garrett Cole on the mound in Game 4. They win Game 3, 3-2 the final. Luke Weaver picks up the 5-out save, his second save here in the postseason. The player of the game, Giancarlo Stanton, 3 hits, including the game-winning home run in the 8th inning. The player of the game brought to you by Card Winner. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll hear from Susan Wallman with her clubhouse report. Yankees win Game 3 of the ALDS here in Kansas City, 3-2 the final. This is the Verizon Yankees postgame show on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Batter up. Baseball season is in full swing, and the Jeep brand is back with the hottest roster yet. Offering innovative technology and luxury, the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE and Wrangler 4xE are primed and ready to be the season's heaviest hitters. The Grand Cherokee has a track record for success, while the Wrangler 4xE is sure to get the crowd on their feet. It's America's best-selling plug-in hybrid. With 3 different driving modes, it's the same legendary capability you love, electrified. And now, get 0% financing for 72 months on 2024 Jeep 4xE models. Visit Jeep.com to find your local Jeep brand dealer and hurry in today for 0% financing for 72 months on 2024 Jeep 4xE models. Based on 2022 CY Q4 sales, GD Power retail sales data. Not compatible with any other offer. 0% APR financing for 72 months equals $13.89 per month per 1,000 finance for well-qualified buyers through Stellantis Financial, regardless of down payment. Not all buyers will qualify. Contact dealer for details. Take delivery from dealer stock by 10/31. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Guess what, people? Wendy's has new saucy nugs. You heard me. Wendy's nugs now come in 7 saucy flavors. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. You can literally hear your taste buds after every bite. I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location.
At Provident Bank, exceptional banking services are just the beginning. Whether it's checking, savings, mortgage, or home equity products you need, Provident can help. Stop by one of our convenient locations or visit us online. We're committed to banking that works better for you, and that's commitment you can count on. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you searching for a warm and welcoming community for mom or dad? River Spring Living Senior Housing may just be the option you're looking for. Set on a 32-acre campus right along the Hudson River with breathtaking views of the New York City skyline, there are plenty of chances to engage in activities, wellness programs, and so much more. Explore which community is best for your loved one. From independent living to assisted living and memory care, specialized teams are dedicated to making everyone feel right at home. Visit riverspringliving.org and schedule a tour today.
As the playoffs heat up, stay hydrated with Ready Refresh. At the office or at home, Ready Refresh has amazing deals on all bottled water. From case packs to water filtration to 5-gallon bottles. Delivered right to your door. Score more and skip the store. Ready Refresh ensures you're hydrated for every inning. Ready Refresh even has a great assortment of water dispensers and offers pro cleaning services for every model. Ready Refresh, your ultimate game day hydration partner. Order now at ReadyRefresh.com.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, it's the Verizon Yankees postgame show. Yankees win Game 3 of the ALDS 3-2 over